Here we are. Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where it is you are. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to North American Reset Day. And you're not crazy. I am an hour early, a little under an hour early. That is because I desperately want to get Twisting Quarters 8 done. And it's extra spicy because servers have been a little dicey in North America this morning. They went down for maintenance, they came back up, and then they started doing restarts to, as Blizzard CS says on Twitter, resolve technical issues that were identified after realms came back up this morning. So my realm has already been restarted. That happened earlier this morning. I was on for it. So my fingers and toes and intestines are crossed that we're good now, because the last thing I need is a server restart halfway through Twisting Corridors, and I really want to get it. Like, I have my heart set on doing this today. Also, I got a vault to crack open, and I'm going to crack right on with it because I am not fast in Torghast. I am not a fast Torghast player, and I have to be done on time today because I got places to be in the afternoon and I cannot be late. Anarchy Moose, thank you for the 6-month resub. 6 months, baby. All of it funded by Amazon. There you go. Anything we could squeak out of Mr. Bezos, I will not complain about. Nick Sarian with his 7-month resub. Thank you very much, Nick. Also, CB had a 19-month resub. Appreciate it. Good morning. My 7 run was pretty good. I had a pretty toasty 7. Twisting Quarter 7, so I think the 8 will be fine if I get a decent build. I don't think I need to get crazy lucky. I think I just need to not get crazy unlucky. Also, don't mind my hair. I'm getting this fixed soon. Oh, maybe if I put it up, then I will be less upset with it. Let's see. Great to see you. Surprised to suddenly see you live when I was browsing Twitch and what to watch while waiting on your stream. Yeah, it's a rare day that I get going earlier. It's not that early for me. Pacific Coast time, which is what I'm on, it is 9:09 a.m. And I'm generally awake at 9 a.m., but before stream, I have all kinds of, I have a pretty extensive morning routine that I like to do. I like to, walk the dog and have breakfast and have coffee and then do, skincare and then shower and, makeup. The whole thing takes, a while. So that's why I usually don't start until 10, because whenever I used to start my streams an hour, at this time, and I was always late. I was always, 10 minutes late, and I figured, well, maybe I should just stop fighting nature and push the time back a little bit. Embreeze, thank you for the 6-month resub. This loading screen doesn't bode well, does it? Embreeze, thank you. Did Torghast for the first time as a Disc Priest last week. I believe in the Priest power. We have our fingers truly in the Kool-Aid in terms of Torghast. If the servers will just be kind to me. Mooseman FTW, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad, Mooseman. And Rainbow 24601 with a brand new sub as well. Thank you. Practically lunchtime for me. What was it like fishing with Krendor? Dream come true. I was so excited. I had to keep telling myself to be chill and to be normal, and I didn't completely succeed, but I did my best because I'm just a really big fan. Tried not to fangirl too hard. I did fish with Krendor. It was actually just the best. I tweeted the link. I also posted it on my YouTube community thing. Hey, we're in. Woo! Sorry, I'm real lit today. I haven't started my tea, but it is an oolong, and that's gonna help. So, first things first, weekly cash. I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna pick something, and I don't want to hear a word about how I should wait until the end of the week after raid to pick my piece, because that is, not the energy I'm bringing into 2020. It's the correct answer, don't get me wrong. Excuse me. Okay. But I'm all about loot on Tuesdays and not on Mondays. Okay, so the highest, I've got 2 high item level pieces and then a bunch of whatever. Lots of feet. 3 of these options are feet. My current feet are 213 with optimal stats plus leech, so that's a tough spot to replace. These are 220, 223, so the item level upgrade is good. However, they're not as good secondaries. Over in Trinket Land, I am using 200 trinkets, so I could get just a flat upgrade to my Consumptive Infusion, because I'm already wearing 1, so I could get basically 13 item levels, an extra 8 intellect points, plus a tiny bit more leech on the effect, although I don't know if we care about that. 8 extra intellect if I take Consumptive Infusion, or 5 extra intellect if I take the 223 slippers. This is 4 intellect, so I think I do the trinket just for the 8 int, because we're all about main stat. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lock that in because that's just a flat better better upgrade for me, I suppose. So we'll do that. It's not amazing, but it's fine. What kind of keystone did I get? I just got a Sanguine Depths 11. Sanguini. Oh, I just had a Sanguine Depths 11, and we kept being like, here's my key, and people kept being like, ew, stinky. Nobody wanted to run my Sanguine Depths 11. To be fair, I don't know what the affixes are, but don't think it really matters much. Nobody likes Sanguine. Missed some streams. Did you run into any major issues with layer 6 and 7? Nah. The closest thing I had to a major issue was on layer 7, and maybe layer 6 a little bit, at the very beginning, like floor 1. I was just kind of in danger a little bit. Like, it took me a little while just to kill individual mobs, and then AoE pulls were really tight at the very beginning before I got any powers. But then once I got set up with some powers, I was pretty much rolling. I didn't strongly notice the difficulty hump that you hit at floors like 13, 14. That was fine for me. But I also got reasonably good powers. Just for fun, I'm going to refresh my memory on which Torghast upgrades I have and do not have. The one I don't have that I want, but it's, this will be more for my alts. This thing. So you need to be cordial with Venari. Discounted ammo orbs. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Chance to offer you a rare option, and then always see at least 2 choices. So this one, where she's appreciative of you. I don't have any of those. There's 3 Torghast upgrades I don't have. I want them. Too bad. I'm doing this without them. We're doing it live without any of that, and I made it through the first 7. I can make it through 8. I'm going to throw details over here. I will show talents. I will talk about the plan, and I will try to chat and play, but also I may be a little frazzled in terms of keeping up with chat today, because I am committed to this Torghast. I really want this 8 today. Wendy M. Dub, thank you very much for the 15-month resub. I can't believe it's been a full year, let alone 15 months. It's kind of wild to me. It still feels like I just hopped on Twitch from YouTube, and that was over. It was like a year and a half ago. It's coming up on 2 years ago. Dungeon difficulty does not matter because this is not a dungeon. I checked my talents already, but here are the talents that I like to start with. These 2 are kind of interchangeable. They don't really matter much. I have been running Trail of Light more recently, and I think I like it. But that one's fine as well. Feather for movement, Guardian Angel for a 1-minute cooldown on Guardian Spirit, as long as you don't proc the wings. I start with Psychic Voice, and then I pray for an extra talent choice so I can also take Censure, because ideally you have both of those, but if I only had to pick one, I will usually take Psychic Voice, unless I get to the very end and, if I got to the very end and I had like a Frostbitten Wand, then I would probably spec into Censure if I hadn't picked it up already. Surge of Light, Divine Star, and then Light of the Naru, although there's certainly an argument to be made for Apotheosis. So this is Twisting Corridors 8. I'm going to turn on my text. I'm going to update it so it is the truth. There we go. Spooks with a 2-month resub. Yay, thank you very much. Press A to craft with a 4-month resub. Cheers. 4 months. Wait. Rainbow is from my Prismatic Bauble. I am hopefully not having server problems. They came up, they got restarted. I had an exceptionally long loading screen to get into Ouroboros, but I'm hoping that this is fine. Okay, also, I might do something that's kind of cheesy. No, I'm not. Okay, I was just about to say, you can reset Torghast until you get a beginning power that you like. It's a little cheesy, but there's no rules against it. And this is kind of a perfect starter. I am really pleased with this, but if you zone into a Twisting Quarters, especially like a high one, and you just see garbage powers, just walk out the door and then walk back in and get something different, and keep doing that until you're like half happy at least. Like, don't wait for everything, but don't take trash, because you're worth more than that. All right, Scales of Trauma. So let me talk for a quick second while I move my bards around about my Holy Priest plan. Holy Priests do delightfully well when we combo big damage via either Scales of Trauma, Catharstic, or both, into Cruelty Sensor, which modifies targets to take more damage when they are CC'd, so feared or stunned, both of which I can do. So that's how I kill bosses. That's how I 2-shot bosses. I get big Scales of Trauma and big Catharstic. And the other piece that you need for that is a lot of maximum health, because your maximum limit, your upper limit to how much Scales of Trauma damage you can save up, it scales off your maximum health. And also you just need that for safety, and that will also play nicely into shields and reflective shield if you need them. The Volatile Phantasm thing is fine, and I'll take it if I don't have a better option, but it's not going to one-shot bosses It's more for trash safety, and you can usually be relatively trash safe as long as you are just careful, is what I find. So that's kind of the idea, is that we're looking for a couple of specific talents, and then also Phantasma powers in Twisted Quarters in particular are very strong. I'm looking for Smite. There we go. So we got Holy Fire, Smite, Pain, Death are our main damage pieces. I'm going to grab my Steward, get some lemonade off of Minta. But getting scales first up is very nice because that's, I want at least one of those, ideally a couple of them. Obsession, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Also, Biteless with a brand new sub, thank you. And AngeliX with a 12-month resub. Happy 1 year. Love your content. Keep on being awesome. Aw, shucks. Ooh, I wish I had Ravenous Animal Orbs already. Mossborn Interceptors and Archers are so far my favorite target for... Oh, I need to move my stuff around. Mossborn Interceptors and Archers are, to this point, my favorite target for using those Ravenous Animal Orbs on you, because they're going to give you a cache of like 10 to 20 soul fragments. And that's another thing that is very helpful to these runs, is just jamming int, just cat jamming int into your build, either via Horrific Dictionary or Soul Remnants, or, you know, both. And yeah, the other things that you can use Ravenous Anima Orb on, if you can use it, if you can get Marrow Scooper pretty early on a skeleton level, that makes the skeletons drop 10 times as much Phantasma, and that's nice, especially if you can get it early. But you have a fair amount of Phantasma generating powers, and in recent builds of mine, all right, this is scary though, this does hurt. Recent builds of mine, so we're gonna fear, and then I'm gonna heal myself. I don't have any cruelty sensor yet, so this damage won't be modified at all, but that still should be a decent Holy Fire. Yeah, that's still enough to pop him. So that's all fine and good. But yeah, I found in my last runs, this right here, the very beginning, was the scariest part, when you don't have any max health and you don't have any powers yet, really. You can do it, but you just gotta be real careful, and if you get unlucky and you walk into a floor that has... Okay. Also, I have a weak aura running that, I have a couple weak auras actually that are helping with Torghast, so that's showing me how many massive sheer terror I can have. So, I forgot what I was saying, but that's fine, because we're doing fine. Yeah, the beginning was the most dangerous for me recently, anyways. And some danger is good, because some danger is just going to help me power up. Some danger is just going to help me power up my Scales of Trauma, but some danger will kill you. So far, most of my deaths continue to be from traps, so I'm going to shuffle this around a little bit. I'm going to get Power Word Shield back, because I do use Shield in this. Mostly if I have it spec'd, but it's still, or if I get like the powers for it. I also don't tend to use Sanctify unless I'm just getting my initial 7 stacks of Dictionary, so we'll do this. Okay. Tea today is an oolong. I've had it for so long that I have very much forgotten any more details about it beyond that. I'm pretty sure it's a Taiguan Yin. It's a very floral one. Sometimes Taiguan Yins can be like pretty oxidized. They taste almost metallic. But this one's like a really pretty one that you have to be in the right mood for. All right, I will take that. If I get really close, I have yet to do a Torghast run that I can't finish, but I've been afraid of that day this entire time. I've been just ready for that day to come. All right, so I can excuse you. You should not. Oh, I didn't have any damage saved up. I thought I did. Well, you can leave. This is not going to be fast, and that's part of the reason why I'm starting so early. This is not going to be fast. I am going to be clearing basically everything. The only time that I start skipping trash is if I, A, am able to see where the anima powers are, if you get that one plundered anima or whatever that lets you see where the powers are, and then B, don't need the Phantasma because of just enough Phantasma abilities to be basically, like, reasonably capped on it. You can't cap your Phantasma, but you reach a point where there's nothing else for you to buy, and I do not have the thing that lets you consume it for a buff because, again, I have not done very much of the Maw. How come you aren't going Shadow? Because I think this might be better. Like, to be completely honest with you, I haven't done Shadow past layer 1, but I have a hard time imagining how it would be better than what I can do as Holy. I know Holy doesn't look all that exciting just yet on these particular floors. It does not look like anything yet, but I promise you, by the time we get our build together, assuming that we get more of our build together and that I don't get just absolutely wrecked and never find a cruelty sensor, we should be cooking. I've had some really fun runs. I'm gonna almost miss Torghast when I'm done. Almost. I do think I'm gonna need a break because I've been in here a lot. It is Tuesday, and technically, if I succeed in my endeavor here, it will be a mount run. If I complete all 18 floors of this Twisting Corridors 8, I will get not only a mount, but a maw mount. And wouldn't that be fancy? That was a very nice door. That had some lovely ironwork on it. You just learned that the Wild Seed Cradle flies? I did not know that. It's pretty good. I really appreciate that they had at least a couple really cool new mounts that were sort of gimmies, you know, just to get you started. I'm not against doing strange and unusual and cruel things for mounts. I do tend to relish that, but it's nice to have kind of a spectrum where you can get some easy ones to get started, and then you can ride those and enjoy them while you're mustering up the courage to work towards like the harder ones. Skuldus Hall, not a bad, like a really nice first wing to get as well. This is quite lucky. The Torment in here, it makes the dude hunt you when you're out of combat. But that is, you don't reach too many of them. They are scary when they spawn. They do kind of like a ton of damage. So we do want to make sure that we get some maximum health, some survivability powers would be really nice. It will be awkward if I don't find any. If I do find any, I'm going to, I think, prioritize them at least early. It's going to be really mean if it starts making me choose between maximum health and cruelty sensor, because I do want both. But yeah, as long as you stay relatively in combat, it's fine. You can run into problems when you're running like between things, but you can also just kind of like adopt a maw rat. So if I just like aggro this thing, the maw rat's never really going to do meaningful damage to me. And as a priest, I don't really have incidental cleave, so to speak. So I can just keep that boy. And, the only thing that I'm going to do that's going to accidentally kill him is if I do a Boon of the Ascended. And I have not done that yet. Ooh, a soul. Please come with me. There we go. I now have 2. For a reference point, my intellect is starting at about 1700 here. 1700. 450 plus 1261. And I only have 2 stacks of Soul Remnant's Blessing on right now, so that's fine. I just want to remember that I started at 1700 just in case I am able to get like a lot more. Okay. So we're going to pull this. This is the kind of thing that can get me into trouble, is if I just aggro way too much stuff. You can, generally speaking, pick mobs off of these pretty safely, but you want to be careful, especially because I don't have any max health yet. I'm still rocking the 35k. Oh, speaking of which, consumables. I have on me, I have a flask. I have that left over from some dungeons I did last night. I have 20 minutes left of a food buff. It's mastery, which is kind of gross, but whatever. I can re-eat with some cheap Versa food later. I didn't really stock up on the best stuff, but I might actually make myself a Shadow Core oil, because you know what? They're cheap. Although if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to get out of combat, and I don't want to, well, there's another rat. I'll adopt a new rat. Sorry, bud. Also, I have a pet to show you guys. Neil and Skies, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Also, Neil Fly had a brand new sub as well. Thanks very much. So I got, here, let me aggro it. Well, this little guy. If you want to see it more closely, double check my Twitter. I posted a screenshot on Twitter of this thing. So we're gonna do this. But I opened my first Paragon cache of the expansion. I got 10,000 rep past Exalted with the Ascended. I've been just choosing Ascended whenever I get to choose rep for anything, basically. I need to be really careful here. This could be dangerous. I've been choosing Ascended. And I opened my first ever cache, and I got a toy and a mount. Or, no, not a mount, pardon me, there's no mount, but a toy and a pet. And the pet is so cute. I have named him Muffin. He is a Larian cub, but he couldn't just be named Larian cub forever. That was just silly, so I've named him Muffin. And I am, like, really, really pleased with that. I've had the waiter chick following me around more or less since Shadowlands came out, and I adopted it at the very beginning of the expansion. But I feel like Muffin is going to be my new friend for like a while, because he is so precious. Where is he? There you are. There you are, little buddy. He's a little Larian. Ugh. Can't deal. Okay, I need to get in combat. Although it might be kind of interesting just for science to figure out. There's nothing in there, is there? How scary the stalkers are. How scary those mossworn seekers or whatever that will spawn on me. Oh, I'm going backwards. That's why we were going this way. Yeah, I will probably get a spawn. Let's see if I can just get in combat. There we go. Well, we're good. We are good. There's a soul over there. I can just aggro that. Pick this up. So far only 3 powers, but I'm feeling like we're heading up on some more. Ooh, there we go. Chest. Okay. Keyboard, thank you very, very much for the 18-month resub. Hey, how are you today? I'm doing some baking and stream watching today. Glad I caught yours. That sounds like a lovely day. I am doing great. I am in a wonderful mood. I am looking forward to a good day. I had a wonderful day yesterday, actually. I've been making a concerted effort to stay off the internet because I realized it was really not doing good things for my mental health. So I've been staying off of news and social media for a day or two, and hopefully the rest of my life. And hang on, 1, 3. This should be 2. And had a really nice day. Okay. Let's take a soul sapper, shall we? That's kind of fun. I don't always take it. It's honestly, it's a little bit annoying. What it does is your power infusion will cool down twice as fast if you have a mob shackled nearby, and for that you need to find an undead to actually shackle. I have not been using power infusion myself, and actually I think I'm gonna forget I've done this later, but I'm gonna take PI off my bar, or my PI macro, which is a mouse over macro. I'm just gonna put regular PI on my bar, so when I hit the button it actually happens to me. Let's fear the Maw Rat so that we can stay in combat with him, but then have him not punch me while I'm trying to free the poor soul. So yeah, if I should start using PI much more regularly, and I should stop forgetting to do so, because there's some undead. Yeah, one of those is an undead. So here, I'm gonna shackle one of those. I'm gonna infusion myself, and I'm just gonna start working on this. So as long as I'm in that room, I can keep that thing shackled, and that should give me power infusion. Pretty good uptime. Pretty toasty uptime should be nice. So what do we got going on in here? Yeah, I get it back in another 12 seconds already. So now it's basically off cooldown. So I can use it to kill this pack. Yeah, because those are all humanoid. There's so many archers and interceptors that I could use orbs on if I had orbs, but I don't have them yet. They'll be on their way. Man, if I really make optimal use of if I'm really making optimal use of the Shackle Undead PI thing, and I later pick up Psychic Wallet that gives me like a little bit of Phantasma whenever I mind control things, this will truly be the longest run of my life. But that's fine. That's fine. I just need to be patient and be patient. Bloodgorge Leech does a ton of healing, and it can kind of ruin you. Like, it can save your life. It's rarely going to get you killed. I don't think it can do that, but it can really cripple your damage, because sometimes when you're doing this build, you want to heal your own damage to empower your scales of trauma. Oh, did I lose my ward? Oh no, he's over there. He's reset is what he's done. So I'm gonna shackle him over there, and so that I can pull this guy, and then just we don't have any particularly special combos just yet. Just a little bit of scales of trauma, but it's gonna cap quite low because I don't have particularly high max health yet. Every stack of scales of trauma lets you stack it up to double your max health. I had like 450k health, I think, at the end of my 7 run, and I had 2 stacks of scales, so I could get 4 times that total. I had like over a mil damage in scales of trauma that you can modify with stacks of cruelty sensor as well. Okay, one more. What do we got? Bad. Ugh. All right, we'll take Flashbox. It's not my favorite. I would have preferred to see something else, but it's not bad. I'm going to kill this ward just because I don't want him to be lonely. I've left everything dead on this floor, and you know, poor guy. Wow, he didn't even get... No, he gave me one Phantasma. Okay, worth it. Atari XF with a brand new sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Raid Guide saved me in Castle. Aw, shucks. I'm glad they worked. I'm in Twisty to the first floor. Got 4 powers. They're all about I'm scared now. Oh. Oof, that's a little rough. I just got 6. I got 6 from my first floor. And I have at least one or two good ones in here. So I am now looking for a new undead friend. An undead friend to keep CC'd. Although honestly, I should probably just be better about just using PI even when I don't have that, because I swear I've done quite a few runs. This is gonna be a little spicy. Quite a few runs just not even remembering to use PI. You know what? This is what Ian gave me Boon of the Ascended for. It's packs of 3 mobs when I don't have any max health yet. Okay. And we'll help opening the pots. So beast. I will adopt the Maul Rat just for combat, although I'm not too worried about combat in here. It's fairly dense, but I will bring this guy with me just in case, you know, safety first. Hi, he's in the chat. Happy Reset Day. Oh wow, I did not speak that correctly. Happy Reset Day. I wish all of you NA folks, anyways. EU gets theirs tomorrow, but I wish all of you excellent luck, the best of luck from your weekly cash. Should be good stuff in there. I'm kicking myself a teeny tiny little bit, not too much because I understand why it happened, but I didn't end up doing any arena last week. I just got really busy. I didn't end up making the time for it. So I don't think I have anything in my vault on my druid, which is a little sad, but what do you do? Maybe this week, we'll see. Yesterday, I am a little confused as to how my day felt so busy when I didn't do 2 of the things that usually eat up time in my day. Usually on a day off, I will wash and blow dry my hair, which is like a 3-hour process because I do a whole bunch of stuff at the time, but usually that's like a couple hours out of my day, and then I'll spend another 2 or 3 on my nails. And I didn't do either of them yesterday. I guess I did some dungeons, and I did some maintenance stuff. Bleached out the bird feeder, cleaned some aquariums. What else did I do? I went out to get gas for the first time all by myself, which, to be fair, I live in Oregon. So when I say get gas, I mean somebody else pumps the gas for me. But I had to talk to them, you know. That was something. I'd never done that on my own, and I was a little nervous, and I get there and there's nobody there, and I'm like, oh no, this is too many pumps. This is too many decisions. But then I found one on the correct side. I remembered which side my gas cap was on, so go me. And then the attendant said that he liked my hair, and I said thank you. I considered saying I'm changing it tomorrow, but I just said thank you. It was fine. And then I stopped by a Target. I wanted to look to see if I could find one of those. I found these things online. They're command shelves. Like, we have like 3 amiibos. 2 of which are Link. We have like 3 amiibos, and I just want to put up like a teeny tiny shelf that's gonna hold like 200 grams of weight, like almost like 3 amiibos basically. And I don't want to. I'm on a command strip kick, you could say. I've discovered the magic of command strips, and I am now using them for everything because it lets me decorate without having to worry about spackling even more holes than I've already made in the walls. Oh, are these the, no, they're just around. Never mind. So I went to Target because it said that they had them in stock. I could not find them. I found regular command strips, but I couldn't find the thing I was looking for. So I'll have to either give up or order one. But while I was there, I was like, well, you know, I'm on kind of an Animal Crossing kick right now. I wanted to take a look to see if they had any amiibos or amiibo cards, because I was just kind of curious about that. I figure, you know what? I have decided I am an Animal Crossing fan. It's not just a game I play. I've decided that I like it. I am on board, and I would like to play it for a long time. Krendor kind of talked me into this, and or at least reminded me of how much I liked it in the first place. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Oh, that power's fine. So I go to look for amiibos. I did not find any. But what they did have, and you can kind of probably see this behind me, is they had a gigantic Isabel pillow, and I giga bought that. I brought home a large Isabel head, and then also because I was shopping alone and I didn't have the dog waiting in the car or anything like that, I felt inspired to impulse buy something, and I was already kind of in the game section looking at the lack of amiibos, and they had in stock Ring Fit Adventure, and I've been kind of thinking about this for a while. I'd been kind of thinking about Ring Fit. I hadn't done it. I hadn't bought one yet. I could have bought one online. They've been sort of in stock here and there. It's not impossible to find, but you know, they're not. Oh my goodness, this floor is huge. Okay. Anyways, I bought a copy of Ring Fit Adventure because I was curious and I wanted to see what the deal was. I only tried it out very briefly last night because I was going on Con Before the Storm last night, and I figured it would be poor form to show up just like incredibly sweaty and be like, sorry, I just bought a new workout game. But I tried that out. I discovered that the squishy ring thing is difficult to squish, which is a good sign because that means that there's some gains that I can get out of it. And I'm looking forward to it. It seems fun. And you guys have it? It's a good workout game. Also, is that new fitness boxing too? Mob is doing the kitty pounce wiggle. I have not found any undead recently that I can shackle to get use out of my little power. A little sad. I'm not going to pull more. I'm going to just wait. I'm just going to wait because mobs hurt. And I'm only 7 powers in, and I have not found yet to find any good maximum health. As a priest, you have a couple of different paths to good max health. You, of course, have the regular Obleron Endurance. It just raises your max health, and that's very good. But you can also get powers that make your... Oh, you know what I never did? You know what I forgot to do? I was going to make myself like a Shadow Core Oil. That seemed like a good idea, right? I don't see why not. Shadow Core Oil. Maybe a couple of those. Chance to deal additional damage when you damage an enemy. Yeah, sure. Whack some of that on. There we go. Okay. Ooh, power. Also key. I've been out of combat for a second, so that's a little scary. Something good. No. I heard about a friend of mine has like a kind of ingenious strategy for doing Torghast and surviving scary boss fights. And it's that whenever he buys, there's one more lock on that. Whenever he buys, sorry, this is gonna take a second. Those purple orbs that just let you spawn a power, right? He doesn't use them. He just saves them all up as best as he can for the entire run. He just stacks them all up in his bags. And then when he gets to the very last boss in Twisting Corridors, he uses all of them, hoping for that crumbling Aegis that makes you immune for a minute and a half, and then he just doesn't take any damage in the fight. It's brilliant. There we go. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. I mean, I want like 7 more of those, but that is a good start. That is something. Oh, man. Let's see. I hear a lot of people being super sore even after their first day of playing. I mean, that's good, right? I think that the thing that's really encouraging about Ring Fit is that it keeps your brain occupied while you're exercising. I think that a lot of workout failure, not all of it, but a lot of it comes from the fact that not only are you exercising, which is uncomfortable by default, but you're bored, right? Like if you're used to constantly doing something or working on something or consuming something, sure, you can listen to podcasts or music while you work out, and people do that. But if you're bored and you end up just thinking about how uncomfortable you are, then you're going to be much more likely to stop. I find that your mind has a lot to do with your tolerance for pain. And if you're thinking about how in pain you are, you're going to have a bad time. So the ingenious thing about Ring Fit is that you are focused on the game, and while it is uncomfortable to do the different things, you want to do them for a reason other than just because you know it's going to hurt you. You want to do them to beat the boss or put up your shield or like do the rhythm game thing. And it takes your mind off it while you're working out, which I think is why people are able to put in such a workout that they get sore immediately. Because, you know, otherwise you might start an exercise thing and you do it for like 30 seconds and you go, wow, that sucks, and then you like stop. But with this one, you know, you want to finish the game. Mind you, I only put in like 5 minutes maybe of actually working out last night. I tried out the rhythm games because I figured that was something I could get a look at while I had like half an hour to kill, and didn't want to get overly sweaty. But now my problem is I don't know when. Also, there's like a lot more of this floor. I'm gonna have to do some serious backtracking to just get through the rest of this. I'm gonna have to do some serious backtracking just to get through. I will kill that boss though, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save up. I don't have any cruelty sensor just yet, so it's not gonna be like a big combo, but I'm still gonna save up some scales of trauma damage to just pop on that last boy just while I'm over here and thinking about it. So I'm going to not use, I'm going to avoid using Holy Fire on these mobs. I'm gonna save it for that guy. But Ring Fit, I played it once, I'm not ready to get in shape. Yeah, I'm wondering with myself, when do I think I'm going to do this? Because I think that if I'm a little unclear. I bought it on an impulse. I bought it kind of on a whim. And I'm a little unclear in what my own goals are. And I think that means I'm doomed. I think that the fact that I am not, like, I'm going to play this on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and I am going to be this level and this level, and I am here to get XYZ. Like, I'm not really, I don't have anything particularly in mind. I just kind of want to try it. I think that it's a neat concept and that I get enough exercise, but I could use just like a hair more upper body strength. My lower body's in perfectly good shape because my preferred form of exercise is walking, and I do a lot of it, but I don't, this is a scary boy. But yeah, I can't see myself doing it every day just because there's very few things I can fit into every day. I mean, I could stop playing Animal Crossing and switch that out for Ring Fit, but that's blasphemy. That's heresy right there. This is scary. I need to not stand in that. Yeah, we just need some more powers. So, yes, please. You can get 10 stacks of Cathartic. You can get 10 stacks of Cathartic. Goodness gracious, golly gee. All right, so we're taking that, but then we're backtracking because I'm pretty sure there is some stuff back here, and maybe it's all behind doors that I can't get through, but I need to go investigate. I need to take a solid good look to make sure that I have wrung every last ounce of power and souls and phantasma that I can out of this floor, because if that boss was any indicator, I need more power. I need more juice if I'm gonna get all the way up to floor 8. So Angel's Mercy is on the same row as Angelic Feather, so I could take, it's just Desperate Prayer, gross. We'll take Contagion. I'm not going to use it unless I decide that I really want to. So there's the Seekers, and these in the past have been kind of like really painful. But we'll see. Maybe this is not so bad. And like had a lot of health, but I think maybe because, well, if I get Skuldus Halls twice, if that's a thing that can still happen. Okay. All right, we're exploring. Do you need floor space for Ring Fit? I didn't need a lot of it for what I was doing. I also think I'm going to be kind of selectively doing some of the workouts, not other ones, because I live in an apartment with people below me. I don't want to be jumping. I don't want to be jogging. So I'm trying to do things that I can do with my feet, generally speaking, planted on the floor. And it does seem like there's a fair bit of that. So that's something. Okay. Oh, if that one's not going to pull, then I'm not going to pull him. Droxa the Shami, thank you very, very much for the 4-month free sub. Appreciate it. Also, Banani had a brand new sub as well. Thank you. I did that exact thing with my run yesterday and muted damage for the whole boss fight. I've had it happen once to me just by luck, but I've not tried to trigger it on purpose. There's a quiet jogging mode that doesn't require heavy steps. I suppose so. I'll have to look into that. I Given that myself and all of my neighbors are kind of obligated to stay home, not obligated, but you know, we're all staying home for the goodness of humanity. I really don't want to be any louder than I absolutely need to. So I'm taking this because this sucks. And I've never taken this before, and I don't know what they mean by buff in combat. I don't know what they mean by that. Did I grab everything? There's something I can click on over there. I think we're good. But I guess I'll find out. I will, I'll pull out Minta next time I reach a pole and see what she has to say. So I came the other way, but the question is if I can go north into that space as well, which feels like a little too much. Feels like that'll be too big, but we'll see, maybe. I'm probably gonna get more seekers, but I found that I could kill them, so that's fine. May as well eat. May as well get a food buff. Oh, let me eat. Oh, no. Okay. In Animal Crossing, every day, right now, I find I have a little too much to do, and I'm looking forward to kind of finishing some of my goals. Mind you, I did restart my island recently. But right now, some of my goals are getting a lot of bells, getting sort of daily bells because I'm trying to pay off my house still. And then kind of maximizing my catalog and by getting as many new things really. So in a given day, of course, the beach DIY is a good one. I am still doing fossils because I restarted, so I'm still working on my museum. So getting the beach DIY, getting all the fossils, shaking all of the non-fruit trees. I make that a little easier by not having crazy many of them. Do I have a right that I can take here, or do I not have a right that I can take there? I don't. Okay, so we've cleared this level then. So shaking all of my non-fruit trees, catching the 5 wasps that spawn, and then getting 2 furniture pieces from the non-fruit trees. I am still working on my mermaid set, which means I'm going to be underwater diving until I get one scallop of the day to give to Pascal. I am also smacking the rocks every day, on a good day until I get everything, and on a bad day just until I find the money rock. Looking for the money spot so that I can dig that up and then plant 10,000 bells for an extra 20k a day of income. Also, it's winter season, so I'm making my perfect snowboy every day. I have several different runways of 10 paths wide within my island to help me really easily make a perfect snowboy because I cannot eyeball it. But if you have 2 maximum size snowballs and you roll one over 10 blocks of path, it will be the correct size for the head. So that's what I do, is I'm doing that for the perfect snowboy. I'm also visiting people, trying to get a couple of interrupt people DIYing. I'm working on balloons. I'm working on, fishing and bugs for the museum as well. But once I start to cross off some of these objectives, I think it'll be more just talk to my villagers, see what's in the shops. I think I'm still working on stuff a lot. I imagine that I'm going to reach a point where I am just kind of keeping up with what's going on and just sort of seeing if any cool new things spawn in the shop or as a DIY that I can craft to make my island a little bit prettier. But for now, I'm still building. I am working on an outdoor kind of cliff top hot spring situation right now. I'm trying to make sort of a very garden-y onsen sort of spot. It's going okay. It needs work, but it's coming along. I need a lot more furniture. I'm only a month into my current save file, so I don't have a ton of options in terms of DIY stuff just yet. I'm just gonna keep going. Am I super behind in chat? A little bit. Why did I restart? I restarted because I had been away from it for a couple of months. The guilt trips that my villagers were giving me hurt a little bit. And I'd kind of lost the thread of what I wanted with my original island, and I had some things that I wanted to do differently. And also, the early game has a lot more to do. It's a little, the reward loop of the early game's a little denser, I would say. Okay, so this is floor 3, which I believe is our first vendor floor. Very exciting. So, I just wanted to start over. I felt like I needed it. It felt important. So I have 511 Phantasma to spend. I'm sitting on 12 powers right now. And I've got some good stuff, but I'm going to need some more stuff. Our first boss is going to be a dude on a dog. I haven't seen that one before. All right. Wooty Plays, thank you very much for the brand new sub, Wooty. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. And also Girly Pillow Fight with a 4-month resub. Hello, friend. Hello. I am going to take a very, very brief break and be right back because I know I won't be able to stop once I'm off this floor until at least 6. So 1 second. Do we have a cat on the camera? We do have a cat on the camera. Good job, cat. Okie dokie. What kind of powers do we have here? I need to remember that I'm running that PI cooldown thing. Okay, so this is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. I have 511. I really want to just juice. No, we're taking the cell. We're going to turn that into int. Brings us 261. So I can do 2 of these 125s. I could take Burlap Sash and Endurance. The other good options are just Anima Cells, which would be basically hoping for Cruelty Sensor. Pain Wheel is good. Pain Wheel is very good, especially combined with Cathartic, which I do now have. But I think I'm just going to go Health right now. I think I don't want to be caught without the Health. And I'm going to have another opportunity to buy that later. With 1 Scales and 1 Cathartic, I should have the damage I need, but Health is scary. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, tough choice, actually. Psychic Wallet would, at this early stage, allow me to pretty much, as long as I take the world's longest run, buy everything from a vendor ever. But Health is very, very important and will also help my damage scale. And Secret Spices at this point is basically going to give me eventually 100% extra maximum health because we're only on floor 3 of 18. So I'm taking Spices, but Wallet's not a bad option there. I am holding on to that ore, but I'm not going to use it. And then let's just make sure I got all the souls. Looks like it. Okay. Did you change your usual schedule? I started a little early today just because I wanted to give myself enough time to really get through this and take my time, but also not be super late and maybe even finish up a little early because I have places to be this afternoon. Okay, so if I find an undead, then I can shackle it for damage. Oh, actually, so you, Mossworn Archer. Archers and Interceptors turn into pocketed soul cages for 10 to 20 soul remnants, and those are good. And they're good for basically everybody. I just got 20. That was an excellent roll. Pleased with that. So that brings me up to 30 stacks. We've got 2 aggroed here. Lubel, thank you for the 3-month resub. And Turomori with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Thank you very much. Okay. This may be maddeningly slow to watch, but I am not concerned about going at a glacial pace, given that it's the 8. This is going to be the last Twisting Quarters that I realistically ever do. I can't see myself coming back here for fun. It is fun, but I can't see myself coming back here just for fun, I suppose. Once you're done, there's no real good reason to do it again. So I'm going to really get every last little bit out of this. That's a beast. Oh, you know what? I have Contagion and Secret Spices now. So the next time I come into a Mall Rat, I can make my maw rat. There's one right there. I'm going to make that maw rat make more maw rats. Can I make those maw rats make even more maw rats? I don't know where it stops. I don't know where the madness ends. But I need a lot of maw rats so that I can... Oh, also, undead's perfect. Hey, come here. Come here. Don't outrange me. Excuse you. So you do that, and then he was going to make more. Oh, he just died, though. Why did he die? Why have you died? Also, I should keep one of these, although it's kind of hard now that they're all, like, grouped up. I guess I'm going to dot all but one. Is what I'm going to do. Grab another soul. And then that one that I didn't dot can come with me. Yeah, I wonder if the wards killed it. Because I mind controlled it like right in the middle of them. I wonder if they did it. So, we shackle him, and now my power infusion is cooling down faster. Okay, Seeker, Shackler. Infinite Marats. You cannot make spawn Marats make more. Okay. Still worth doing, though, for the spices. Still super worth doing. I only have one rat spice for now. But I'm feeling good about my health scaling at this point. That should be very helpful. Okay. Got some guards. There is a chest up there. Very good. What did he use the Ravenous Anima Cell for? On Mossworn Archers and Interceptors, because I like the Pocketed Soul Cage, the 10 to 20% main stat, I find is pretty much a gimme. The other ones that you use the Ravenous Cell on feel not really worth 250 anima, with the exception of Marrow Scooper on a Skelly level, but we're not on a Skelly level right now. Okay. So, there's that. I can PI myself again, but let's use this. And then he's contagioning. And that made another one. So now I have 2. And I'm assuming that I can't... Oh, maybe I have 3. But that should be good. That should help me not only scale this all the way up to 100% health, because I think I can do that. I think I can probably find 50 rats in the rest of Torghast, although, you know, that's a good way to jinx it. But it should let me get it earlier, which would be nice. Would be nice to have early. Oh. I just wasted half of my PI trying to shackle the guy again so that my PI cools down faster. I don't know if I have my priorities straight. But to open my vault, is it sad that this is my favorite part of the week? No, it's exciting. It's it comes around once a week. It's good stuff. I very much look forward to my vault opening. On my priest anyways, because she gets lots of options. It's a little bit less exciting on a character that doesn't get like a ton of different stuff to work with. Okay, so I'm going to mind control the rat, and it's going to make more. And now we have 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, that should be really good. I'm happy with that. I wouldn't prioritize those talents specifically for that. It's not that big of a benefit. It's not going to really change your run that crazy, but you know, given that you stumble into the powers anyways, you got to use what you get. You can't just like pick out which powers you want in a menu and order them like you're getting lunch. Excuse you. Don't judge the way I do this, which is, oh no, pretty random. Also, I literally had it and then panicked and then lost it. Okay. I will take fingers. That can actually do some good stuff later. It's not, there's other things I would have preferred, but I will take that. So, I'm going to keep that ward handy for the sake of this battle. Am I ready to fight this guy? I'm not actually. I'm gonna go back and fight that guy once I have more damage stocked up for him. So I'm just gonna keep my buddy. We are on 8 stacks of Eye of Skuldus, so 40% increased health from this guy. So he's resetting, but lucky for him, I am heading into that room. So if you could just come with me. You can aggro mobs without hitting them by casting Dispel Magic on them. And that's helpful if you just want like a Maw Rat to adopt or something like that. And then we're going to shackle him. And I want to save the rats, but kill other things. I'm going to kill the rats too. I just don't want to bother with it while there's a bunch of other sort of mobs going on in the room. That power's a trap. Always is. There's never just a power. I feel like there's never just a power just hanging out, you know, on the floor. It's always something. Oh. Well, that one's real, but we'll make some rats. Ooh, that's a nice little bunch of them. Thanks for your Castle Natchery guides. Really helped me a lot. Thanks for watching them. Okay, we have our buddy. It seems that I can just CC him as long as I really want to, which is nice. Extra crit damage and healing. We can proc this thing now. Yep. Figured. That's fine. I had some damage saved up for that. And then that's going to give me... Yeah, sure. That's fine. It's not amazing, but it'll do. And that's going to make some rats, although alright, so now they're on that side. A little scary. Get rid of one of these guys, and then the other one should be not too bad. I think I lost my glove. Oh no, my glove's right there. There's my glove. Which does not appear to be affected by diminishing returns. I'm getting 50 seconds every time, so that's fine. So that hurts, but that pain is actually going to really help me. Finish him off. Actually, you know what? No. No. I will not use it on you. I will not use it on you. I might use it on you. I won't. I don't want to. Don't make me do it. I want to save it for the end of floor boss because those are gross. Okay. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't use it. I have it. I have a good one stacked up. I haven't gotten any cruelty sensor yet, and that's kind of frustrating. Ooh, a soul cage. Never thought I'd miss bonus rolls, but now I wish I had them for WB. Not enough time to do Mythic Plus, raid with the toddler, so I never unlocked the vault. Thank goodness for Covenant Reforged gear. It's definitely helpful for folks playing casually. It's, it also doesn't hurt that it looks really cool. It's got really good appearances on it. Okay, so we'll dot these guys up. So my scales should go up to like 120k, so I could actually juice a lot more scales damage. I think I'm going to not kill the sentry and let them do some damage to me to further empower a big holy fire to help me get through that end mob. We're doing it anyways to make the rats spawn. May as well get a bunch of phantasma out of it. So this guy is just going to do some damage. I'm just going to heal myself. Although he doesn't seem to do very much damage. Hazel, I'm getting the first big arm tattoo. April, how is the pain when you got yours done? I've never actually gotten a tattoo before. Arms are not as painful as other places. All tattoos are going to hurt, and how much depends on various factors like how tense you are, how much you've eaten, you know, where it is. Hormones can make a difference as well. My biggest advice is to don't let yourself just sit there and think about how much it hurts. Either if you can chat with the artist, that's great. If not, if you can have some headphones. I listen to musicals, and I try to envision them in my mind. Like, get your mind off of, wow, this is going to be way too slow. I try to really think about anything other than the tattooing that's going on, and then the time passes much more quickly, which is the dream. Okay, so we've basically cleared this whole space now. We went through there. I may be forgetting where exactly I came from, but I think I'm ready for the end boss now. So it's not there. Turned around. I'm always suspicious about animals laying around, but I actually did find 2 that were unguarded. I was all ready for a fight. They were both behind a gate. Okay. Yeah, I have no trust. I don't believe. Okay, how are you? Hi, Fornum. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I am feeling okay about my build so far. I would love to see some cruelty sensor, but we take what we can get. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I don't have anything to combo this with, so I'm just gonna fire it. Also, I'm gonna grab my steward. It said that I could have my steward buff me. Minta, can you buff me? Grant my group your blessing. What does that mean? Do I have a Minta buff? What's that? 5% in. That might just be a trinket or something. Celestial guidance. Is she giving me 5% in also? Are you okay? Mr. Mossworn, are you alright? I always jump a little bit when I get disarmed, and I'm like, oh no! And then I realize that it's a disarm, and it's not like a stun. And I'm actually fine. Okay, these suck. I don't like them. Gross. I'm not actually doing any damage with the targets that I'm mind controlling, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. That's the one that looks like file? Mastery. Oh, interesting. Huh. I wonder how much she can do that. It was an epic power, so you'd think it would be pretty good. I wonder, can she just do that all the time? Mastery is such a dead stat for me in this, though. Like, that's almost not worth the global to, like, pull her out and be like, Minta, help! But here, you know, sure, yeah. I have a special request. Oh, no, it's on cooldown, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I see a Mossworn ward. That's very good. I'm gonna keep one to start. And start just chewing through some stuff. The Lord of Locks in the middle is going to hurt. I had issues with one of those earlier, so I'm going to save up a toasty. I'm going to save up some damage for it. In the meantime, I can work on the peripheral mobs. Although there aren't really a lot of them. There's some rats, which are good. Those rats are going to help juice me up with Phantasma as well as max health. Once I get this to 50, you can spice up to 50 rats. After that, you don't need to worry about it anymore. How much damage we got? Not enough. Not enough. Okay. Let me grab this rat. And, no, it's too close. And then, nope, not doing that. I'm gonna shackle my friend and then move away from him. Move out of that. Okay. And then this guy needs to go. That one is still safe and sound, which is good. I am resisting using my pain because I'm saving it for the middle boy. Oh, we have a Child of Bastion. That's good. That'll give me something. What item level would you say you need for Lately 8? Hard to say. I have no idea. I've only tried it on my own character. Most of your power is going to come from the powers that you get, your anima powers, and not necessarily your item level, but I think you probably want to be not absolutely fresh. So that's the damage I'd saved up for him, and that will do. That will get it done, more or less. always worth the global to get Minta out if nothing else is saying hi to her. Yeah, I made the Maw Rat make more Maw Rats. I'm going to do that with the other ones as well. We mind control them. That's going to give me 15 Phantasma just for mind controlling the thing. It's going to spawn some Maw Rats. If I was really trying to get some real... Oh, also, I've been forgetting to mind control stuff. Every Maw Rat that I mind control, everything that I mind control, gives me 15 Phantasma. So as long as I am remembering to just mind control things for just a second, then I should, and also, honestly, I don't know which ones I have and have not mind controlled at this point, but as long as I'm remembering to mind control things for just a second, I should be getting enough Phantasma throughout the course of this run to buy basically everything, but at 15 per, it takes you a while. If you can get a couple of stacks of, it's not bad. Of Psychic Wallet, which is what's giving you 15 Phantasma per MC. Weird power. Strange thing, but it gets the job done. But this is, the Contagion is actually really helping me get those Secret Spices buffs up, so that's nice. Okay, because I now have 81k max health, 83k max health, and 84k, and then I'm not done with you yet. Good luck in your run. Soloed it at 203. It's your favorite anima power. Scale is a trauma, but for it to be good, it needs to be comboed with. I mean, you don't have to combo with other stuff, but it's nice if you can combo with other stuff. I am a little sad that I have yet to find any cruelty sensor, which is what I need to get the really big boom going. All right, bud. What do you want? Hopefully you don't upset my my friend. Although I think he may start to tether. I may need to get new ones. Okay, who wants some? Yeah, there's no mind cap to mind control Phantasma gains. The cap is basically how much stuff can you buy with Phantasma. And that's another thing that I think has made more of my runs solid. I think that's kind of like a nice insurance in that you're always going to have a decent amount of powers if you can buy everything off the vendors. You're still not guaranteed to get good powers off the vendors. Can you leave it alone, please? Thank you. Don't do it. I see you looking at him. Don't do it. Oh. He's just contemplating my shackled hand. My sphere lasts for an awfully long time, doesn't it? All right. Okay. So that way is probably the end. This way is probably not the end, because I can't see all of this. This feels like a good spot for... Oh no, there's Maw Rats though. I don't want to kill that. I want to make more rats with it. So I'm going to just kill these two dudes. I'm going to pull these guys out. Just kill these ones. I have a question. Have you tried speedrun and Azeroth autopilot? No, I never tried Azeroth autopilot. It looked like something that I wasn't really interested in. Don't do it. I enjoy making my own decisions about leveling, about where I want to level and what I want to do. That's part of... Oh, no, I might have... Oh, it still can... Oh, I just have to start it. That's kind of nice. I thought maybe I would have to, Well, here, let's hang on. Let's do this one as well. And then let's do this one. This is kind of nice paired with a volatile phantasm, the exploding priest fade thing, because then that can tank while you're just like mind controlling everything one at a time. So we are now up to 35 stacks, which is not bad for floor 5 of spiced rats anyways. Okay. All right. Soul over here. Got my tattoos 20 years ago. The one across my collarbone was the worst. There's a very particular kind of vibrating sensation that you get when they're tattooing right on top of bone. And I imagine it's worse on collarbone because that's such sensitive, delicate skin. I was a little unnerved, I think, by the work that was being done kind of on and near my elbow because of that vibrating, but on your actual elbow, it's not too bad on the outside of it. That's not the most, like your body expects you to bang your elbow and stuff because, you know, that's what we're always doing. Okay, we got another rat to MC up here. I guess I should, for a while, be MCing, like, actually everything. So there's the interceptor. Here's the guard. There's the maw rat. There's 45 phantasma for me. And the rat. Hey, do you not have babies to have? Excuse you. Oh no, I'm gonna be in that. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There will be more rats in my future one day. I think I just didn't finish letting it cast. Will it finish casting if I do it now? There we go. Yeah. Create your children. Perfect. Now there's 3 new ones. So that was the one. That was the first one. But then there's another one. And then this one. 15, 30. And then this one should be 45 extra phantasma. Which is very boring. But it's good. It's too good to not do. Have you budgeted your time for the day for this run? I did. I got up earlier. I got up extra early just to make sure that I would have hopefully time to finish. I don't know if I budgeted time for a psychic wallet run. I've done my best. So we're gonna leave the rat. I'm gonna do the rat last. I'm gonna leave him so I can again make more rats and MC all of them. I'm gonna continue doing that until I have probably like 1,000 phantasma. Maybe 1,500, and then also 50 stacks. We only need 10 more rats to get full spices, so that's fine. That's not a problem. I will say that this does mean that I don't feel a strong need to save Ravenous Animal Orbs for Marrow Scooper anymore, so I'm going to pretty much... Oh, oops. Oh, my Fingers of Frost got him. Oh, well. I'm going to pretty much save... Oh, there's another one around the corner. Saving any and all Ravenous Animal Orbs that I get for... Specifically for Interceptors and Archers. Okay, how many do we got? Ooh, lots. Lots. Love that. Wonderful. 2... 3... Oh, don't move around. I need everybody to stay lined up. Put on name tags. Wait your turn. This is so cheesy. Alright, there we go. That's fine. That'll do it. Okay. Yeah, I'll take this. It's not very important to me, but it could come in handy. It could come in handy. That's the mist that enemies can't cast into. So, because I'm not a melee, because I'm a ranged. Oh, I need to clear the whole bottom space then. Can I put down a... No, there's no chain here. I have to do it the other way. I thought for sure that this would be the end, but it's not. Or, well, I thought the other way would be the end, but we need to go the other way. Okay. So we're gonna just jump. And I'm gonna forget that I didn't... Actually, you know what? Jumping is a good way to take some damage for Scales of Trauma. Why not? Okay, I'm looking at a spicy pull over here. How much of this do I want to do? Not all of it is the answer to that. On floor 8, I don't do big pulls anymore. I do teeny tiny little scared baby pulls. Thanks for ensuring that feared enemies run back to you. Oh, I suppose that's a good point. Actually, I like that. That's a good idea. All right, so this is going to be kind of tough. So we're going to just start by popping some stuff. Get the littles down so that they're not bothering me. And then this one. Wow, that really long fear is nice because it gives me time to deal with stuff like this. It gives me time to kind of work through and wanted to go. Don't armor plate. Excuse you. I didn't say you could do that. No, don't do it. Fear. Haha. Oh, I can purge it. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm a priest. Hookie, thank you for the 3-month reset. Happy Tuesday. Had to check what day it was since you weren't in Karazhan. It's a new era, although I will in the future be pretty much hanging out on Mechagon on Tuesdays, but I really wanted to do this today. And take it down. That's gonna hurt. That's fine. This should be enough damage to toast him. All right, what do we got? Yes! Cruelty sensor. Give me 5 of those. Give me all 5 of them. But I will take 1 to start. So that is huge. That is a very important piece to pretty much every priest build I've ever done, because then what you can do is you can dump those big hits from Scales of Trauma, your big holy fires, or your big cathartic hits. Either one, doesn't matter which. Both, you know, ideally, into a fear or into a chastise stun, and that is how you cook the turkey. That is how this gets done. Yep. So we're saving the rats because we're gonna make more rats. I am almost. This is gonna cap me. I'm gonna be rat capped in terms of health. So I don't need, but I still could get some Phantasma out of it. This is a pretty good way to generate Phantasma. Although I do feel kind of bad doing this for only 15 per, when I know that I could get 30 per if I had an extra stack. At this point, I would take an extra stack of Psychic Wallet just to make it more worthwhile. But you also kind of reach a point where you like have as much Phantasma as you really need. Okay. We can kill those now. And that's going to cap out my Secret Spices health, which puts me at 50 stacks of it. So that's 100% extra health from that. My maximum health total is now 101k, which is not bad for here. We can do better, but it's not bad for floor 5. Have you ever seen Power Word Snuggle? I cannot say that I have. Thanks to you, I'm actually looking forward to Torghast and my Disc Priest. Priests are overpowered for this. I haven't tried everything else. So I don't know how everybody else does it. Maybe everybody feels overpowered in Torghast. But I don't think so. I have heard too many of my friends that play, like Rogues and Hunters in particular, complaining about this. And I've watched their runs. And they do not look like the kind of thing that my class can do. It does not look similar. Oh, we're going to have such a good shopping floor. So floor 6 is a boss floor. Once we get to the end of this, we're going to be able to go shopping and fight a boss. And we're going to have so much good spending. Oh, interesting. While he's feared, he cannot cast Contagion. Interesting. I did not know that. I think I just still need to MC that one just anyways. I'm not gonna worry about MCing the Contagion rats. We're above 1,000 at this point. Although it would be nice to do like 1,200. I should start saving some damage, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna stand in this. Yep. Perfect. That is exactly what I needed. Very good. And then, buddy, Calyx, I think that your friend is here. Look at that. There you go. I'm dropping mind control with my escape key. And thank goodness somebody told me about that. Yeah, I'll take another 300. I'm reaching relatively rapidly the point where I no longer need Phantasma, but that just means I'll be able to stop mind controlling stuff. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to think about this while I run. So damaging spells, empower the next. So I never remember to use this. This is pretty good, but I never remember to use it. And it doesn't really scale forever. Whereas this thing, you can't backpedal. But I think I take that, yeah. It does kind of make things tricky in terms of it's going to be doing damage without my consent necessarily, but it also, I think, helps me keep up. Oh, I should have jumped. Oh, well. I can jump here. It's fine. Rogues are awful. Holy Priests are crazy good. I was in a group of the priests last night. We all got Power Word Snuggle. Word gives you 5% int. If we're close enough to a party mate. Oh, interesting. I hadn't... Oh, it's probably called something else, though. It's probably not called Power Word Snuggle. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I've never done this as a group. Is there a reason you run Holy instead of Dis? I don't know. I haven't tried Dis. I am famously stubborn about not being a disciplined priest for no particular reason other than the fact that I like Holy. Grim Gopher, thank you for the 4-month resub. It's a weak ore that I have showing the number of upgrades. I just grabbed it out of guild chat from a buddy of mine. I don't have it handy. They're probably floating around somewhere. I also have one that shows which, if you have a Ravenous Animacell on you, it'll show which thingy the people have. So I'm going to fear him, and then I'm going to dump a Holy Fire into him. And, oh, Holy Locked. Wow, rude. All right, that didn't do amazingly. It did fine. That's going to hurt, though. We don't stand in that. We don't stand in that one. And I don't have a way to stop that. But you start to really do a lot of damage depending on the damage that you take. And as long as you have enough health to really soak it, you're usually doing okay. So we can fear and then do another fire into it. I want a few more stacks of Cruelty Sensor, but I won't complain about what I'm getting now. That was fine. That was much easier than some of the earlier end-of-floor bosses because we're starting to get our build together. So these are good. This is also good, but this one's kind of annoying. But I will take it. I will take one Vandal Zeal. There will be plenty of time for more Burlap Sashes in my future. I will take a Vandal Zeal because it will combo with my big thing. It is literally called Power Word Snuggle. Oh, that's the best then. Does shielded damage power cruelty sensor? Have to be HP damage. So you mean Catharstic, I bet. Damage you take. I don't know if shielded damage powers Catharstic, but because I need to heal damage with my flash heal or regular heal for Scales of Trauma, I prefer to actually take the damage. Okay, so we had 13. We went into this with 1361. I'm seeing some good options here. I'm going to, of course, pick up an Anima Cell. 2 of these. I'm going to grab the Fleeting Frenzy Potion now, but save it for the very end. And then we have Endurance. We have Pain Wheel. Burlap Sash for sure. Pain Wheel. We can also take another Wailing Visage. I don't. Mastery is dead stat. Sheer Terror is pretty good. We'll grab that. And then I can't afford Rat Corpse Bag, and I didn't really want it anyway. So there we go. That's a good shopping day. That's decent. I am not going to be saving all my purple orbs in hopes of, oh shoot, I forgot to stock up damage for this. I'm gonna have to actually fight this boss. Warden Skuldus. I did not save up these, or I'm not saving them up for the very end. Haste. And Versa. That's fine. So I'm gonna have to actually take some damage, but the good news is that bosses famously deal damage to you, so I should take plenty just from him doing stuff like that. So that's fine. Maybe I'll wait like one more. Rats. And then we can fear him. And then we can lay in that Holy Fire. Ooh, that wasn't that much actually. I might actually be in trouble. Might need a little more. So I'm only going to Holy Fire into... we are exclusively Holy Firing into Fear. We can use the other one. Yeah, I need more Cruelty Sensor. I need more power. Ooh, scary. It was fine. It's fine. That's about as hard as a boss has ever gotten for me. It's not terribly difficult, mind you, but it didn't fall over, which is kind of my metric. Whoop. Ba-doop, 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 boop, 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 boop. Fighting a boss in Torghast? Yeah, seriously, like, what is this? Whose stream are we watching? 2-shot or go home? Would you ever consider doing a tutorial for Gnosis? Downloaded it, can't figure out how to configure it. I kind of left it as is, and I don't know if it's getting updated anymore. I think that if the add-on's obsolete, then I probably wouldn't worry about it. I don't think I did anything to it, to be honest with you. I think I just, like, moved it and then otherwise left it as is. So this is a Maw Rat floor. This is an interesting floor that appears to, generally speaking, have souls, Maw Rats, and portals, but just Maw Rats. I'm not going to use my Anima Cell and Maw Rats, but you're going to notice they're going to be like, yo, you could have a Maw Rat harness if you did it. What I am going to do is I need to stock up on Phantasma again, so I am going to just make the world's most rats for a while. Or at the very least, MC all the existing rats. I don't know if I'm going to MC all the new rats, but I do want to really stock up on Phantasma to make sure that I have lots to go shopping with by the time I get to another vendor floor. So this is going to take me a while, but it's going to be good insurance for later. Gnosis. Oh, Gnosis is back? Sick. That's good. That saves me from having to find a new action bar item. Oh, there's mobs here. What? Last time I was here, there were no mobs here. Maybe they added those because it was like too silly to have it. So that's an elite undead. Maybe they thought it was too silly to have it not be. How scary is that thing? Only one way to find out. Oh, these things just have like a ton of health. That's right. They're just like really... Also, this is Mortargar, so the floor is gonna get gross. Okay, I should double check. So I could get myself a power that lets me absorb Mortargar puzzles with my anima orb. I would rather not. It's not going to do me any good later on. I would rather save it for int. Alright, if I can just sneak around those. Oh, well, if he's going to give me a power. I wish I could see which ones had powers. Oh, gross. Okay, so Enlightenment, that's useless. Watchful Light Fly, sure. Yeah, why not? Card Freck, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Also Certified 76 with a 9-month resub. Congrats on the new mount. Good luck on the next. Why, thank you. Kator with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Scroll Squad. Mind controlling rats force them to reproduce. That's the move. Okay. This sucks and I hate it. Let's use some buttons and some Boon of the Ascended. Get the littles out of here. That big one's gonna take me a while. I may run out of floor. There's one trait that you can get. It's like gloriousness or something like that. And it gives you a chance to stun mobs when you deal holy damage to them. And it's fantastic with Cruelty Sensor. Okay. No power from him. I could jump to there. Can I get back, though? There will be a portal. Can I jump? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just trust that it's going to take me there. What if it just zoops me right there? Oh. I'll have to look at that. I want to get that power before I leave. Ooh. Alright, well, excuse me, sir. I have an appointment. I'm planning to fight you for my entire day. If I could take some damage, I could kill him a little faster. If I could take more damage, I can kill him faster. Actually, you know what we can do? Is we can take some more damage by standing in this pool. And then we should be able to get a pretty juicy holy fire on him. Yep. That's how you do it. Forgot that I could stand in those. So now I will take Phantasm. You only need one of them, and then you can do it forever, and that's going to be kind of like helpful for trash safety. Also, Burlap Sash. Give me more max health. Give me more max health. The other one's good as well. Don't get me wrong. The other one's good too. But you really don't want to chew yourself short. Okay, so we got here anyways. There is an Animimic there, but that's fine. Gross. Those aren't good powers at all. Words of incomprehensible glory. That sounds right. Torghast rewards are utterly mad that I have no motivation to run it. I'm here for a mount. I'm here for the maw mount. And then after that, I'm probably going to use my maw mount to do maw dailies. Gross. Gross. I guess I'll take Phantasma. Use my maw mount to do maw dailies to get more Torghast upgrades so that I can just get like legendaries easier. Like my priest can crush Torghast no problem, but my priest can do it no problem, but my alts, you know, if I'm getting a legendary and an alt, then it'll be much easier to do some stuff. So I'm going to stand in that pool on purpose so that it does damage to me on purpose. Just so you know, it's on purpose. And we'll juice up if I can get like, so it was going to have like 200. I want more stacks of Cruelty Sensor very badly. I would love to end this run with 4 or 5. That's fine. We can probably do this now. There we go. So, Cathartic. Psychic Wallet would have been nice because that would double my income from all that mind controlling I've been doing. However, I'm starting to get close. Well, I don't have Marrow Skipper either. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully I just luck into Psychic Wallet otherwise. But, like, I can technically. So the oddly large ones do not reproduce, it seems. Rapid Contagion. Oh my gosh, look at all the rats. That's too many. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we'll explode them like that. That's fine. That was a lot of rats. Democracy with a 15-month reset. Thank you very, very much. Psychic Wallet is my favorite Pink Floyd cover band album. Found out yesterday you can skin the oddly large ones. Oh man, I was gonna MC that one. We're fine. I want more Phantasma. I would like another Psychic Wallet, but not over Cathartic. I will take Mind Pokers. That's good. That makes your initial Shadow Word Pain damage always a crit, and because Cathartic buffs your Shadow Word Pain, it can give you some very big, like, initial pops. It's almost never about the dot damage with me. Okay, so this is a little spicy. We're gonna try to pick a few off the edge. I think we're also getting to the end of this level though, so I'll use pain if needed, but I want to save fire for the end of floor boss if there is one, which usually there is. What kind of buff is that? Oh no, that's not a buff. That's just the thing that he'll do if so now I can take some damage, which is nice. Oh, this again. That again. Oh, this is going to take a while, isn't it? I should probably... Well, here, we'll use Boon of the Ascendant. That's a damage that's not Holy Fire. Here for a long time and a good time. Battle Pet World Quest and Maldraxxus rewarding the animated Ulna. Oh! Okay, I have to do that today. Not on stream, because I'm going to be here forever. But I have to do that today because I was looking at that yesterday, and I had found that... Like, I was just looking at the Undying Vendor, and it was like, has anybody ever found these things yet? And then people said, no, not yet. So if that's up, then I must do it. Okay. So now we're getting to the end. Maw Rats. Oh, those ones are rapid contagioning. That's strange. Alright. For whatever reason. So, if I MC'd each and every one of those, I would get a lot of Phantasma. However, I'd have to remember which ones I have and have not MC'd, and I'll just kind of work on them while I'm waiting for my thing to pop. How about you? No, you've already been done. Okay. So there's another soul there, and then I should have a pretty juicy hit. Yeah, I've got 250k damage saved up in my Scales of Trauma, which should be about cap, actually. And 200, maybe it's not cap. Actually, oh, I have 2 stacks of it, so I can do 4 times my health. That's right. That is why I like multiple stacks of Scales of Trauma. Okay. I got another soul, bringing me up to 40. Ah! Oh, that tea is way too full. Oh, dear. I'm going to grab... a towel real quick. I just spilled a lot of tea on myself. Oops. Okay, all right. End of floor boss. End of floor boss. And then floor 8 of 18. Motoring through. Maybe not fast enough. I might need to pick up my pace if I want to get done, but I also want to finish it, right? Like, the last thing you want to do is spend 3 hours in here trying to do your layer 8 and then not finish it, man. I can do this. All right. Drip God 97 with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. You can be Drip God. I can be Spill God. All right. There we go. And there we go. That's the juice we're looking for. This is a lot of Phantasma. But honestly, I really want... I mean, I only need to take this once, but I really want Stam, just buckets of health, because it's going to improve my upper cap, and it's also going to make me tankier. I'm just going to... That teacup was way too full. Yeah, no, I don't rate on stream. This is an oolong tea. It's a really floral sort of Taekwondian oolong. Hazel's item level 209. 209 now after my weekly cash. Almost 210. Okay. Oh, Mortrigar. Oh, dear. One good thing about Mortrigar is that it is filled with undead, so I can PI myself a lot. But this particular floor is just so painful. We're gonna use a lot of power infusion. We're gonna use a lot of volatile phantasm. This little exploding psychic scream thing. I'm just gonna have to trust that I have enough other undeads to... Oh, all the shades are undeads as well. Okay, so I don't need to worry about killing them. I can find one to CC in basically every pack. Oh, another burlap sash. Very good, very good. That brings me up to 150k HP. And we want to go backwards to get to the middle first. Ooh, another power. Okay, what do we got now? Fine. I will finally take the leech. I don't hate the leech. It's just that I would rather heal my own damage myself. So it can kind of get me into trouble sometimes. So we do this. Oh, more maw rats. You know what that means. I need more phantasmas, so here we go. Floor 9 should be a vendor floor every 3 floors. No, I didn't actually mean to, I did not mean to fear them. Well. That's fine. That'll do. And then we got a soul. I thought they would hotfix the anti-doom broom into a toy, but it now shows red text saying it's removed. I guess it's a collector's item now. Yeah, that one will stay safely stashed into my bank until the end of time. And what a strange thing that is. I mean, it was useful, I guess, during the event for cleaning up. Like, you could clean up... I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I feel like the actual invasion with the zombies... Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Golden Idol. Okay, so now I can start to skip things if, and only if, I can A, get around them. But yeah, I can start to skip things because I don't need them for Phantasma. If I've aggroed them, then I will kill them. But otherwise... And I'm just going to try to take like a lot of damage because it's just going to make me go faster through here. Okay. But I do want Phantasma. What can I sneak by? I'm not very stealthy. No, I'm gonna have to do these. And I'm gonna probably want to do the big ones for that, even though I can see they don't have a power. Let's shackle the big guy, just in case. So, whenever you're in a slightly scary situation, always put wings in yourself. You're gonna get it back in a minute anyways, as long as you don't proc it. But it's just kind of like a nice insurance, just in case things go really wrong. Okay. And then there's a power over there, which I can see. Very good. We're gonna grab Night Fae help. Got the Ulna, but nobody knows where flexing phalanges drop. Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't found more of that kind of thing by now. Okay, what can I sneak by? Well, there's a soul over there. I need the soul. Is that a beast? It is a beast. Can I mind soothe beasts? I can mind soothe nothing because I took it off my bar. I can mind soothe humanoids and dragonkins. I cannot mind soothe beasts or undead. Okay. All right. All right. She moonfired it. She moonfired it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do this. We'll do this. The fade thing should help me with all that. We'll just dot them all up and hope for the best. I do have enough damage talents now that I think I can get through this at a half reasonable pace. Not a super reasonable one, mind you. It would be better. This is just such a narrow area that I can't really skip much. I'm just going to kill that rat. Okay. Doing it again. Don't fear me. This is, I think, my least, this particular layout is probably my least favorite floor in Torghast. Because it takes a long time. The mobs are just very tanky. And because they can fear, you can end up in dangerous situations where you don't have, it'll find me eventually. Because they can fear, you can end up in dangerous situations where you don't have, where you just pull too much stuff and then you can't kill it before it gets you into trouble. But it mostly just takes a really long time. Like, it looks short, and then it's not. And there's not a ton that you can safely skip. At least not if you don't have a stealth. Need to share. Now that I have my corridor creeper, I got the Mothworn Soul Hunter to drop the other mom out. Well, now you get to choose which one's your favorite. Wow. So exciting. So good. So yeah, if I could not pull some of this stuff. Nope. Maybe I could have avoided pulling it. My Night Fae friend was not on board with the plan. That's funny. There's her flute, so she can stop moonfiring things. I'm assuming they were in combat with me. I feel like she probably won't. Would she pull all by herself? Maybe. All right, there you go. Give me your power and then go home. Gift of Ardent Wield. So I could proc or I can get a bunch of Phantasma. I'm going to take the proc because I think I can get Phantasma I need in my life from... She's gone, though! What do you mean? Oh, that's funny. Oh, don't pull them. Don't. No. That was almost me. I almost smited it. I wouldn't have had anybody to blame but myself. So you were just talking about a chain. Oh, yeah, I know, you're right. I have to go do that. Okay. Okay. We'll walk through the puddle. That's fine. I cannot backpedal, but I can still jump, although I don't need to jump for this. I just need to walk up it. Yeah, I almost forgot the chain. Okay, we're fine. We'll take it. It'll be something good, I believe. We're already 45 powers in, which is not bad for floor 8. I feel like that's pretty much on par. I'm going to be very careful because I have died to just walking off it with no particular other bad thing going on. So there's a Howling Spectre. I could not tell you, honestly, what that does. You know what? Give me your 15 Phantasma. He's just concerned. Oh, he's still feared for my original Psychic Scream. I see. So for this thing has 271k health. 271. Yeah, so we can... Ooh, a rat. Should be fine. She wants a fight. I failed yesterday. The specific one, floor 14, one shot of pets. Oof. Yeah, these can be really tough. I'm gonna make some rats. Or maybe not. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And I don't really know what the deal is with that, but it's fine. I'll just take that 15. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna body pull this. Fear it. And pop it. I will hold, at this point, that's going to fear me, and that's fine. I'm going to hold my catharstic damage, which isn't that much, honestly. It's like 30k. But I'm going to hold catharstic damage for the end, if I can, because I think I had cleared most of the rest of this. Okay. And then he's going to give me... So you can reduce your damage taken in combat, you can get extra crit chance, or you can interrupt and inflict damage to enemies within 20 yards. Isn't that gonna like pull them? Uncontrolled howl at random intervals. I don't think I want that. This one's fine, I would assume. 9% crit might be nice. Humans are technically a little better as priest, but gnomes are very cute. So it's a weak aura show me 0 of 1, 0 of 5. I'm gonna take 9% crit. I'm gonna live dangerously. I'm gonna be bold. And that's gonna be good because if I don't take that much damage, if I keep becoming incorporeal, then I may find myself unable to produce the throughput that I need to get things done quickly. Wow. Those puddles do not hurt very much, do they? So we're going to be very careful coming back down the chains. 867 Phantasm. I would have liked a little more. Maybe I should have taken the extra psychic wallet or like the extra pouch. I suppose... Oh no, I cannot mind control undeads. So we're going around those. And around those if I can. Because I can't get extra Phantasma from mind controlling these. I could kill them and get Phantasma that way. But that seems like kind of a waste of time. When I can avoid them because I can see that they don't have any powers. This one I'm going to have to kill. I will not use any... maybe I can get... No, I cannot. I will not use any big damage on it. So we're just going to smite that down. Oh, yeah, I could shackle it. Or I could check one of those. It's just for the last boss, so it's not that big of a deal. I have enough damage saved up. The last boss should be fine. Oh, I see. Shackle it to get by. Alright, so if I want Phantasma from you. So you stay there. You make more. And then I'm going to actually do this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty close. And then this thing, I should be able to just fear it, fire it, and then maybe I'll... Yeah, it's fine. Stun that. I have a bunch of... I have a big catharstic, but I don't want to use it. Yeah, you can fear me. That's fine. Oh, it didn't even fear me. You'd think Fearsome Howl was a fear, but apparently not. What do we got? Pain Wheel, Visage, crit damage and healing increased by 30% by my frost damage. This doesn't impact my healing. I don't have a lot of frost damage. I have a little bit from Fingers of Frost, but I think it's worth it for 30% crit damage. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to move up to floor 9. Bumblebee Farts with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I can just skip them because I have Golden Idol, but yeah, I know. Because I have Golden Idol and a fair amount of Phantasma from Psychic Wallet, I think is why I feel more empowered to do that this week. So I am probably... I know I just got up to go sponge tea off myself, but I'll probably take like another short break here. You don't want to get crusty. Sometimes when you're at your desk for a really long time. Seriously, this is my vendor floor? Are there souls out there? There better not be souls out there. There better be just a nice vendor right here with a soul next to him. I'm just going to pretend there aren't any souls out there. Like, if there are, that's just too bad. That's unreasonable. So we grab another Ravenous Anima Cell. And then what do we have? We grab a Cruelty Sensor for sure. That's very good. That's nice. That brings us up to 2 stacks. I want 5, but I'll start with 2. 70% more damage to targets that are feared. Those are okay. Pain Wheel's good. Yeah, we'll do Pain Wheel. And then the 2 Anima Cells, I think. Yeah. I don't have as much Phantasma as I thought I did. I'm not, like, I'm doing good, but I'm not cooking. We'll pop the purple ones. Oh, toughy. I'm taking Cruelty Sensor. It's more important to me to get more of that. And then, I will take Rat Corpse Bag, given this option. And then for here, excuse me, do you think, excuse me? What do you mean? Slash reload, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny. The combo that one-shot the boss was that was Frozen Wand with Chastise. That didn't even, and a bunch of Cruelty Sensor. That didn't even involve Catharstick or Scales. Surge of Light. Okay, so that one, I think it's pretty gross. The only talent that I really like taking is I want both of these, but everything else is kind of whatever. So that's no good. This is okay. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, that's fine. These, no, we're taking sheer terror. I will be very, very briefly right back. One sec. Like 5% cold. Okay, all right. So, not boss floor, not yet, not until floor 10. I got, oh no, there's a soul. I need it. Give it. Okay, so that brings me to 45 souls. So we now have 2,200 intellect. My intellect's very low. That's part of why my damage feels so bad. Going up is fine. It's running down the chain. That's bad. Did my first 10 key last night. Scared up my vault. Now do it. Something good. Notice the Isabel pillow. Yeah, that's new. I picked that up yesterday. That was an impulse buy when I was out getting some stuff, and they had her, and I thought I must take her home. And then I dropped her. I dropped poor dear Isabel in the parking lot into like a puddle, but I already knew I wanted to sponge her down anyways because she was in a store. So I gave her a good cleaning. A good surface spot clean. Okay. All right, so these floors are just kind of uncomfortable. I want the Phantasma. We're doing it. I don't think that Maw Rat was born from a contagion. I think that was a regular Maw Rat, and it did not seem to want to rapidly create more of them. Interesting. This one doesn't seem to want to do it either. Unless they just like ran up here from a previous contagion. I think some of them might not be working. Which is fine. We're doing fine. I kind of don't want to use, I'm gonna hold on to Holy Fire for like a big one because not only do I have some Scales of Trauma damage, I also have 40 stacks of Vandal Zeal. So that's gonna pop something. So I want to save that for like a really good target. Oh, I didn't realize I did not have exploding Maw Rats yet. That I don't have to kill that. If I can go around it, I don't need to kill that. Because it does not have a power, so no thank you. This one, is it worth it? It's just for 15. Yeah. And I don't need those either. There's some stuff up there. Yeah, these are just normal mobs, though. So I'm gonna boon. And then we can use pain. Sometimes I get in trouble because I try to save a few too many buffs, although that hit will make for a pretty good pop. Okay, so what do we got? We have an animimic here, or some fog boys. We'll take more of that. I don't even want to use it to pop these things. They only have 80k health. That's not that much. I'm not scared of them. I like something with like 200k plus, because otherwise I'll be fighting it all day. I guess the contagion's also good for rat corpse bag. Yep, more of that. More health, more health. All the health. All the health ever. And then second chorus is fine. It's not amazing, but you know, you use that sometimes. It's good for clearing trash. 40 stacks from the vases are permanent? Don't think so. I think they're consumed. If they are permanent, then that would be wild. And I would be very happy, and I will find out. But not yet. They're not consumed? Yo, if that's big, if true. Leech, Chris. Thought so too until I used it this week. Oh, interesting. I've had it before. I guess I just never looked. If that's really boosted all of my holy fires, then holy smokes, I'm in business. I mean, I was in business before, but all right. So I don't need those. I will take this. What else did I? Something about rats, exploding rats, spiced rats. There's something else about rats. I don't know, man. Forgetting. We're heading towards the end, which would be that way. There's a chest over there. Do it for science. I'm saving it for the queen. I'm saving it for a special occasion. I'm definitely no longer spawning rats with contagion, and that's a little strange. I wonder if there's a reason for that or if it's just bugged in this floor. Each of these rats should be spawning more rats when I mind control it, and that's not the case at this time. Okay, so these are on me, so we can... that. Basic, thank you for the brandy sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Also, Danny Fufani with a 2-month resub. Thank you, Danny. You have to MC them longer? No, it starts casting pretty much right away as long as they're not feared or anything like that. I was using it earlier in this particular run. Oh, Archer. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. I don't know why those spawned, but I'm glad because I want the 10 to 20 soul remnants. 46 up to 63. There we go. I don't think there's a cooldown in Contagion. I was using it back to back to back to back to back earlier. I think this floor might be just bugged, honestly. I can't think of any other reason that it should be behaving that way. Those are not spawned rats. They're ones that I'm finding on their own. Okay, we got a chest. We got a power. What do we have? That one is 4. That's 2? No, that's 4. I can't count. 3 then. All right, that'll do. More sash. 7 of 10 thick burlap sash. Brings me up to 172k. I just need a bunch more like flat Obleron endurance now. This sucks. I never take this. It seems like a trap. This is better though. It's fine. It'll do. B, thanks for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Also, shorter stuff with a brand new sub. Thanks. And Demonia with a 7-month resub. Appreciate it, guys. Cheers. We got, big boy over there. We got a soul. We got some jars. I am still, I mean, he's not that big of a boy. He's only 44k. That is not who I'm saving this holy fire for. Yeah, maybe I can just shackle him and then not kill him. I think we're close enough to the end of the floor. Like, eventually he will come back to find me. But if I can just keep him shackled, that's fine. Just to save some time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point... So that, hang on, that Dead Soul chorus... The end boss has a power. These guys do not. Maw rat. Yeah. No rats in this floor are spawning anything, but that's fine. That's still a nice, easy... Nice, easy... 15 Phantasma. is why I'm doing that. That thing has 200k. So I will use Catharstic on it. But I'm saving saving that Holy Fire for that end boss. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be big. It should get it, basically. Especially after all this damage. Okay. Soul over there. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, no, we're just gonna one-shot this. But then I'll find out if my Vandal Zeal was consumed. Okie dokie. Hello! How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Goodbye. Cruelty Sensor. Wow. 4 of 5. Now we're in business. And I still have 40 stacks. Holy smokes. That's the best news I've ever had. I mean, I've had better news, but that's really good news. All right. Yeah, no, it was not consumed. That's sick. Okay. So this is floor 11. It's really quiet. It's very spookily, eerily quiet. Do I not have, like, game music on? Here. It's, mind control a singular maw rat for 15 anim phantasma, shall we? Ooh, there's somebody big up there. That one has a power, though. So I should have a good hit. Maybe I didn't, actually. But I can just do a pretty reasonable... Well, no, I should only ever Holy Fire into... Well, no. I don't know, man. I should probably save my Holy Fires for Fear, just to combo them now with my quintuple or quadruple Cruelty Sensor. However, Fear's not coming up for a minute, is it? 2, 1. I mean, now it's like almost dead. So we can just do it that way. That one's only got 80k health, so that's fine. That's whatever. Ooh. Worst case scenario. I have to leave right away after I end my stream and then just like not like skip lunch. But it's fine. I am getting my hair done. I'm not getting a tattoo, so I am unlikely to faint. And if I do faint, it's unlikely to ruin my tattoo. Okay. There we go. This one. And then this. Okay. Alright, we got chains. This is a strange floor. There's some good stuff up there, I bet. What I wouldn't give for that combo I had last time. The wand, the frost wand, and then the frost wand, and then the other piece that I would do is Spec to Censure, either directly or if you can get both of them with like a High Priest's whatever, then that would be really good. Viaboo, thank you very much for the bits. Thanks for all the help in the lovely Saturday vids. Aw, cheers. Thanks for watching them. What's needed to get the mount then? You need to complete, for the maw mount, for this maw mount anyways, you need to complete layer 8 of Twisting Corridors, and that gives you the mount. You get a title at layer 6, you get a toy at layer 4, and then you get a pet at layer 2. So there's a blob. I wonder if that has a good power. I guess I don't know, actually. We will go ahead and CC that for the sake of getting a faster cooldown on... Faster cooling down power infusion. I will mind control the maw rat just for 15 phantasma. And then for this, we can go ahead and do what we have on it, and that'll do it. All right. What do you give me? Increases phantasma earned, but decreases damage done. Fractured phantasma lures carried. Oh, removes the damage penalty. So if I found a second one of these, it would take off that damage penalty. Or just 9% haste. 9% haste is kind of whatever. 10% less damage sounds gross, but it's probably not going to stop me from one-shotting stuff. That's like a lot of Phantasma. But yeah, that's, you know what that's going to do is that's going to let me stop mind controlling stuff, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I think I will still, I don't think I'm going to really notice 10% with the kind of modifiers that I'm running. All right, so it can stop giving me leech now because I don't need it anymore. Yeah, we'll take that. And then if we find another one, then we can get rid of the 10%, and then it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now that we have 4 of 5 cruelty sensor, I'm doing 140% more into, oh no. 140% more into fear or stun. So I think we're good. I was very close to falling off that chain. All right, do I have anything saved up? I have nothing saved up. And I'm going to want something for that guy. Although he's not even an end floor boss, is he? He's just like a dude. Interesting. Okay, so if I want to take a bunch of damage, maybe I take a bunch of damage from that guy, and then save it. Save the Holy Fire. Use the Cathartic, but save the Holy Fire. I think that's the move. Okay, so we'll just use Boon. That's fine. I keep thinking I have Feathered Fetters and being like, oh no, I can't move, but I can. I just don't. Although I'm not really taking any damage that I can heal here. I guess I can just hang out in the puddle, but the puddle does so little damage, it takes so long to charge up any meaningful hit with it. It's not meaningful, especially with this amount of health. Maybe if we can get it, maybe I can stand on top of a couple of them. So that should now be a pretty good hit for... Is that the end of floor boss? It looks like it. I'm going to wait 15 seconds for my fear. What about Holy Fire are you saving? My scales of trauma damage. So this is a big part of my damage combo, is that healing I do with heal or flash heal through the scales of trauma power empowers my next Holy Fire. So I'm basically taking damage and then healing it up ideally. Right now I'm basically living through that with I don't even know what. And then I dump that into a feared target so that it's modified by cruelty sensor. But that damage is consumed when you use it. Oh, see, that wasn't even that good. Oh, that's frustrating. I'm going to hold on to Cathartic and wait until fear comes back, actually, is what I'm going to do. Yeah, because I could have... The cap on that's much higher, but you have to take damage to power it up. And that's rough. So I should be able to kill it once my fear comes off cooldown, because I can dump my pain damage into it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, mastery, gross. Oh, this is hard. I could get my 5th cruelty sensor, which I think I'm going to take, but this is really good. Incomprehensible Glory is really good because that stun procs cruelty sensor, so it's just kind of nice to have for like throughput when you're chewing on something. But I will take 5 of 5 cruelty sensor just so I have it. That's very nice. That means that into my fear I am doing 175% more damage, which is cap. You can stand in the puddles. It's just they're doing barely anything to me. It was taking way too long. So this is the boss floor. I have only 500 to spend, which is kind of gross. I could take more Psychic Wallet. I could take Life Barrier. Life Barrier Reflective Shield's actually really not bad. I'm going to take another Anima Cell. Try and go for some int later. That brings me 292 left. We could do... Obscurity is good because I do have Volatile Phantasms. This lets me use it more often, but that's kind of not like my build right now. I'm going to take a Pain Wheel. Life Barrier is much nicer if you can do it with Reflective Shield. I think because of my health, I'm going to take Life... Well, am I? I'll take an Anima Cell. And see if I can get lucky with something good here. Oh, that's just profit. I guess I'll take the other Anima Cell, and then I can buy more stuff. That's nice. We can do both of those, or we could do Fragments, or we could do Wallet. Oh. Wallet will help me save up for the next one. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm sick of getting only 15 per. And then we can do reflective shield as well. And then when we pop this, we're going to find out what I get from here. I could take my 5th pain wheel. I will take Incomprehensible Glory now. I'm not going to turn it down twice. So I now am in an unfortunate position of not having any good damage saved up. I used it all on the end of floor boss. I have like 100k in scales. I'm going to need more than that for this guy. So I'm going to hopefully take some damage from him before I fear him. And then that'll be fine. Yeah, Ravenous on the Broker is almost always a bad move. It's almost never worth. Okay, so that does some damage. That does some damage. We're just going to tank him, basically. Until he starts to do anything scary. And I want to make sure, very careful, to heal my damage with Flash Heal, because that's what's going to be juicing up my scales. So I've got 17 seconds to actually unleash this, so I can stop to really juice it all the way back up. And now... yeah, we'll do that. And then he's stunned, so we can pop the fear into, or the pain into him, and that kills him. So that was the second boss. There's only one left at the very end. Whew, and another power. Yeah, it's not the end of the world to use the broker, the cell on the broker, because to kill him when it's late, and you're not going to see that particular one again. I believe they alternate. Interesting. Feathered Fetters is going to be kind of nice, I think, for trash. Death Harvester, it's like kind of too late to bother with by now. I'll take it. Whatever. It's fun. It's fine. Item level is 209. Also, I believe my armory should be linked underneath the stream, and I tried... I guess I didn't fully finish setting it up. So now we can get more Phantasma. I should get 30 from this. Does seem that Contagion's just gone. I definitely had it, and it feels gone. I don't know if it's still on my list anymore, even. Contagion. Yeah, maybe I just lost it. Maybe somebody ate it. Yes. Okay, so here is where we're going to get our int up. Interceptor and archers. Interceptor takes the anima cell. And then just that guy. So I'm going to use Feathered Fetters, and this is going to do a decent amount of damage to these guys. Oh, I didn't take it. That's right. Never mind. I took something else. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I'm not doing very good at getting killing blows with, not doing so good at getting killing blows with my, whatchamacallit? Shadow Word Death, because it's just awkward to time when you don't have, like, a lot of stacks. So there we go. That's bringing me up to 85 soul remnants. I now have 2,800 in. My int is low. I don't have a single horrific dictionary, and that's rough for going into these floors. That's probably the weakest part of my build, is that my flat int is just, it just sucks. I have good combo damage, but I don't have good flat damage. And stuff is starting to really hurt. Actually, let me mind control you real quick. Take your 30 Phantasma. So this is going to do 20. Yeah, things just have so much health. You really want to get that Death Harvester on a lower floor. Oh well. Okay, and then we'll do it again. There we go. One stack, right? Yeah, one stack of Death Harvester. So now Shadow Word Death is going to do 2,500 damage. I do have current damage. The bottom right number here is current damage on their frame. So I can see, but it's just getting them to 25 is just a little tight. Oh, also when you accidentally just kill them. Have you promoted your appearance in Crender's show today already? I feel like I put it in all the likely places. I tweeted about it, and I also did a YouTube post, and that's enough. I don't need to bother people with it. What is that? Sentry? Sentry does authority. I don't want Sentry. That's a trap. You want Pocketed Soul Cage is what you want. So we can... Follow that guy. 165. Yeah, we'll just use it here. I'm going to be in here for what feels like a really long time, and I don't have that much time, but I have to finish this. Okay. So there's a power. I'm gonna stand in this on purpose. Yep, that hurts, but that's fine. That's exactly what I needed to do. So now I can take out like another big blob. There's my 5th pain wheel. Very good, very good. My flask has expired. I'm gonna use another flask. My food is expired. I'm gonna eat some more food. And my shadow core oil expired. When you're in here for long enough, everything expires. Are you enjoying the insane rain we're getting in the Northwest today? It's all right. I'm not looking forward to driving in it, but it'll be fine. I wore my raincoat and my rain pants out this morning. I was suited up for walking the dog. Okay, so there's one. Oh, so now rapid contagion's happening. Two. So every one that I MC is giving me 30 Phantasma, which is nice because I need it to buy stuff. I just wanted to get like stock back up so I can basically buy out the last vendor. Is it gonna be the last vendor? No, there's gonna be one more, eh? 16? Floor 16 vendor? So these ones also probably a good thing for me to use. Oh shoot, oh they explode, that's right. I was gonna say probably a good thing for me to use that that death trait on. But no, it's too finicky, too fiddly. LVM Chief with a brand new sub, thank you very much. Also Serena with a 5-month resub, appreciate it. 15s? Okay. There's that one, and then this one. So there's another 60 Phantasma. Oh, that's right. I have buffed Phantasma gains. That's right. I forgot. I have that 100% buff, so that's why I'm getting juiced up here. So I can. I'm probably gonna take myself up to like 1500. Seems like a good amount. And then I will stop this madness. But yeah, I'm getting 60 per. Oh, Archer. There we go. Perfect. The worst is when you cannot find enough Archers and Interceptors to get all of your soul cages from. So that brings me up to 104 stacks, which is nice. I would dearly love a Horrific Dictionary or 5, but I'm running 3,300 in because I have 104% from that. I would that would kill for some Horrific Dictionary. I just need the I just need the throughput at this point. There's my Lord of Locks. I do not have anything good for you at this time, so he's just gonna have to hurt me. And then I'll kill him with the damage that he's done to me. Oh, there, fearing him there. And then we'll juice it up. And then that should be a pretty good smack. Yep. Okay, getting there. Sort of, kind of. Oh goodness, I'm gonna be late, aren't I? How do we do this faster? We fear, we ascend. I've used all my ravenous anima orbs now, so that's something. I'll pick up a few more in the next vendor floor, but aside from that, I need all the powers I can get. I'm just gonna say I have enough Phantasma and stop mind controlling things. Yay! Alright, here's the dance. We go. Fort. Sanctify. Serenity. Shield. Pain, Death, Chastise are the last 3. And that's gonna really, really juice me up. Pain, Chastise, Death. So now I'm up to, I basically just doubled my int. I'm up to 4,100. I would take as many stacks of Horrific Dictionaries they're willing to give me, but one is better than none. There's an Interceptor, but I no longer have any more orbs, so we're good. Social D, thank you for the 5-month reset. Appreciate it. I would say that anybody, I don't know about anybody, but depending on your spec, item level 200 should be doable for 8. I've seen people doing 8s at 200. I am 209 now. I'm almost 210. I think Holy is the easiest spec that I've done for Torghast, but after I tried it for the first time, I was like, ooh, this is fun, so I didn't do other things, really. So we'll do this. Do this. And then those mall rats. No, come back! I needed that. I don't have the thing that stops the fear. I'm gonna save the holy fire. That explosion would have been good. Oh well. What do we got? What do you do? Yeah, my individual smites are doing like 2% damage. That's not where it's at. 3 stacks of Death Harvester now. It's doing 15% more, so that's something. That guy's got 160k. That's a reasonable use of a Holy Fire. Got Jikun on Sunday and Midnight on Monday. Congratulations, Brave Buns! Oh, I almost forgot my power. What do we got? Sense treasure. What's the point? I'll take the Phantasma Shield, although it might kind of drive me crazy. But I'm getting a lot of Phantasma, so there's a little bit of synergy there. Yeah, perhaps the secret is being priest. Perhaps. Could be. Could be true. There's one. Yeah. And then there, and then there. So there's a couple more stacks of Death Harvester at least. And then we'll get something from this chest. I can't think of what I'm really... Oh, no, I had it. I can't think of what I'm really looking for beyond Horrific Dictionary. Oh, actually this. Oh, that's tough. I'm taking... Oh, that's hard. 10 Soul Remnants is really good, but I'm taking Invocation because that's the double talent that I really like. That gives me Chastise Stuns, which is another thing that I can proc Cruelty Sensor off of, in addition to Psychic Voice. Serious Loots TV with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Scroll Squad. You can do it. I believe I can do it. The question is if I can do it without making myself late. I started my stream almost an hour early, and it's still going to be a little bit dicey. I am on floor 13 of 18. I can spend at most 45 more minutes here, but I no longer need to. Mind control everything. That's no longer part of my strat. I need to stand in that. Oh no, I didn't need to stand in that. Alright, well I've learned something today. I cannot survive that. Darn it. I needed to take a big chunk of damage to power myself up for the last guy. I thought I could do it. Oh well. That's fine. That's something I know now. Man. Do a bro fist? But that's not my thing. That's Beauty Bite's thing. It's an add-on when picking my powers. It shows me what the maximum cap of them is. Oh, this is going to be a long run. Didn't I take the thing that makes me run faster along corridors? Maybe not. Also, I keep forgetting. Minta, you wanna buff me or something? Grant, oh, maybe she's going to heal me now. Oops. Such a multi-talented lady. All right. Well, the good news is that I have a half-decent Cathar stick. Oh, that's bad news. This build is really good at boss damage. And you can use your boss damage on trash if you want. It's just that doing so is scary. Because then when you reach a boss and I guess I should be a little bit more liberal about using my trash damage or my boss damage on trash, because bosses historically will do damage to you, and that damage itself can power up. Like I can take some damage, fear the boss for a while. All the bosses can be feared, and they'll be feared for like half an hour with my talents. So I should probably just dump my juice as needed and then get more during the fight, like I did on the second last one. Torghast add-ons. Weak ores are nice. I have a couple weak ores I got from my friends. I don't have them handy to hand out, but they're showing me things like how high powers can stack, what mobs, when you have a Ravenous Animate cell, like what kind of powers a given mob will give, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna save all that juice for this guy. Well, not quite all of it, shall we? Let's use a little bit of it just to get that guy down. And then we can kill these. They'll explode, that's fine. And then I can use the holy fire on this guy once. Actually, you know what? I can do it just into the stun now that I have that stun. There we go. Oh, that's not that much, but we will get more. Yeah, those gloriousness stuns are really nice. So Light Fly is what I'm going to take here because it will combo nicely with Words of Incomprehensible Glory. Enemies that hit me will have an extra chance to be stunned just by the holy damage that the Light Fly does. I already had one, but now I have another one. Bosses, yeah, historically speaking, have done damage to me. Okay, floor 14 of 18. All right. What do we got? This is tough because I want to go quickly but safely, and those things do not always match up. But I have this. Okay, what do we got? Reflective shield, very good actually. My shield is currently worth 8,000. I need some more, I guess, of the shield buffs themselves. We probably have enough pieces of the main combo, roughly speaking. I actually don't need to do any of that. Probably enough pieces of the main combo to start thinking about skipping more stuff, because as long as I can take damage, I can do huge damage. It's just a question of surviving trash. I think I have the max health needed. To pop things. Roughly speaking, anyways. So if I can get another stun on him, if I can get another gloriousness stun, then I can Shadow Word Death into it. What do you got? Mastery, gross. Enlightenment, gross. I guess I'll take... No, that's so gross. That is a dead choice right there. Mastery just makes me my Echo of Light healing do more, and then the other one wasn't any good either. Okay, so that's the lock that's opening elsewhere. Was there any powers over there? Usually there's powers behind the door, but honestly I don't see anything, and I'm feeling like I can just not... I feel like we can just walk right by that. Alright. This I'm gonna have to get through. Maybe if I just pick a... Like, they're busy with each other. You think that maybe they'd, there's a soul over there. Nope. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do the Death Speaker first. That fear lasts so long. Okay. I'm trying to boost up my shadow, my death harvester. Oh, I guess it doesn't count on Malrats, does it? Yeah, I do have a good amount of Phantasma. I took a talent that made me do 10% less damage, but also... There we go. 10% less damage, but I earn 100% more Phantasma. And I was also doing some Psychic Walleting earlier, so... There's a second key. There's going to be one more key, though, and then we're going to backtrack to this. I'm going to pull this guy over here and try to do another Boon of the Ascended pull. actually. Well, let's see if I can just pop that one. And then we can boon. Finding new and improved ways to make mobs not be alive anymore. Because they're in my way. They're standing between me and my mom out. Okay, so we get that key, and then we keep our eyes peeled for one more, probably in there somewhere. Hopefully it wasn't in that spot that I ran past. I don't even need to break pots, I just need to keep moving. I can see which mobs have powers. There's powers in the jar. The end of the floor is right there. Is there a key there? I need the key. I'll leave behind souls. I'll leave behind Phantasma. I have enough now. I don't want to leave behind powers. Maximum health. There we go. 190. That's good. That's actually very important for my damage because it improves the lid of how much damage I can save up. I bet you I walked right past that last key. It's not up there. Oh, slowing me down. Yeah, there's one more key, and I bet you it's in that big thing I didn't clear. I wonder if I could get by without it. No, let's just go ahead. Shall we? Uh-oh. Scary. Scary. Sometimes I get a little too brave for my own good. Oh, there's the key. I was absolutely right. It was exactly where I thought I had left it. Okay, so we're going to grab that. We're going to get a power. We're saving up nice juicy scales. Nice juicy scales for that end of floor boss. Not so worried about the Cathar stick. So I can use that, but I want to save the scales. Okay. I don't have the item that lets me turn Phantasma into a buff. I'm missing a lot of the permanent Torghast upgrades. A big part of the reason why I want to get through all of this is because I really want... This better be something good, by the way. I will take this, actually. That is helpful. So that brings me to a 18k power word shield. If I can get a few more of those, it can get much bigger. And it is reflecting some. I have a couple of stacks of reflective shields somewhere. Okay, so if I can just get to the end boss. These guys are going to be kind of in my way. So we're just going to... make some mistakes, like some big mistakes. Big mistakes! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't even see what killed me. I didn't think that was gonna get me. Alright, it's fine. I tried to double pull. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna stop that now. Okay. So that's the end. There's no way through there aside from around. So we're just gonna go around. Yeah. I have a nice big scale saved up, so I should be able to pop the, or at least mostly pop the end of floor boss. Yeah, I had 108k, 190k health. I had 190k health, and he just smoked me. One thing that there is not on these floors is I'm not seeing a lot of traps, which sounds like a good thing, but actually can be kind of a problem because it makes it very hard for me to safely... Oh, that wasn't very much at all. Makes it hard for me to safely take the damage I need to. Little dicey. More dictionary. Give me more dictionary. All right. That brings my int up to 4,500, which is still like I ended floor 6 or 7 with 13k int. Yeah, we might be in trouble. We might not be. We'll see. I didn't have a fully charged fire, but it's hard to safely charge fire. However, I have lots. This is a shopping level, and I have nothing but Phantasma, so maybe we can get some more dictionary. We do have fleeting fire as well for end boss. 81 powers. Yep, more dictionary. Good. That's going to help. That brings me now up to 7k, almost 7k, and I've like doubled my int in the last 10 seconds. We don't want wallet, we don't want blanket. We do want life barrier, we want reflective shield, obscurity, ravenous cell, a couple more plundereds. I mean, basically everything. Versa, sure. Yeah, why not? Don't have any of those handy potions that add more juice to your moose, but that's fine. We're going to use the purple ones now. More burlap sash, very good. Torch of humility, no. Oh, I suppose so. I forgot to check the last boss, but that's fine. Horn blanket counts towards int stacking. I've heard that. I guess I should have tried it. Mossborn Archer, perfect. So this is going to give me some more int. But because there's no party members... Oh, no, I did hear... I know, I did know that. I should have taken that. Oh, well. So there we go. That brings me to 126. And I now have, what do I now have? A shorter cooldown and fade. I was running with a 30-second fade cooldown. I now have a 20-second fade cooldown, which should help me a little bit with survivability. So 16 of 18 floors. We can do it. Carefully. We can do it carefully. My powered shield is now worth 37k. I'm only ever using fear or fire into a stun, but incomprehensible glory should help with that. These are narrow hollows, so I'm not going to try to underpull too much. I have 15 stacks of Death Harvester, so my Shadow Word Death is doing a fair amount more damage. Something good over there. Actually, there's something good over here. Okay, so this is scary. I'm just going to pick off every last little teeny tiny thing that I can, because I want that power, but I want it carefully. Psycho Mantis, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. And there's the power. 3% crit chance. Oh boy. Was that the only one? Or no, there's a corner. We'll keep going. I don't have any more cells. Hypnocaus, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Oh, there's a stun, so I can dump that into him. And then the Mauler has more health. The Interceptor might have more health. Dump that one into that one into that. There we go. Okay, these ones I'm going to use Fear. Oh, is that a dead end? No, it's not. Or not Fear. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I forgot that my Boon of the Ascended was going to be really long. Oops. A lot of rats. The rats should be okay if I stay like this, and then they'll pop each other. The large ones have a lot of health, but that's fine. Okay. Got a seeker. Bunch of small stuff. I really hope there's some powers down here, otherwise I'm just wasting my time. Oh, there's the Sentinel's got a power, okay. Sorry, I know I'm not chatting very much. I'm trying real hard. We got more dictionary. Very good. That bumps me up to like 9k int, 8k, 9k int. First time watching your stream, wanted to say I really enjoy your mythic, guys. Thanks for making them. Oh, cheers. I'm really glad they worked for you. Oh, we got a rare. We got a Tremor Beast. Ooh, Tremor Beast can give me 15% int. There's also some regen attached to that. Also, Tremor Beast is coming this way. Oh shoot, I just missed it. Okay, Tremor Beast, perfect. This is it. So you can also take a lot of max health and that's nice, but the extra 15% primary stat is usually really good. These are really dangerous. I'm gonna shield myself. They're probably a one-shot though. Shield and then feather to get through. Yep. Okay. Do not double pull. Do not double pull. Do not double pull. Alrighty. Sirius, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Powers. Saw your highlight. Grats the midnight drop. Why, thank you. Yeah, this would be very easy if I could just get... Oh, gross. Very easy if I could just get that wand again. The wand combined with the talent I have now means I can basically one-shot whatever I want, really. With Chastise on a like a 1 minute cooldown, a little under 1 minute. Okay, so these guys are gonna be a little tough. But we do have some traps. I wonder how much damage that little lighty thing does to me. If it does if it does less than all of my health. Not by much. Then I can basically kill this guy. Or at least do some pretty serious harm to him. There we go. Okay. 4. No, 2, 1, 4. Oh, that one was already done. What am I doing? 3, 2. More dictionary. Now it's coming through. You can get 10 stacks of dictionary. That's crazy. How close are we to end of floor? I don't like the density of some of these rooms. fine. Everything's fine. Oh, okay, that's the end boy. Right there. You know what? We're just... Well, is there anything in through here? There's so much stuff through there. Oh, there's a power around the corner, though. Okay, I need that. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it, and then we'll juice up on that trap for that boss. That'll be 16, and then just one more floor. The nice thing about taking a lot of damage is it lets you do a lot of damage, but you gotta be real careful, because if you take all of your health, then you're dead. And it's a spicy game that we play here in Layer 8. Okay, something juicy. No. That was not juicy. That was dry. It was dusty, is what that was. Your floor boss is the Meldraxxus construct with the spires coming out the back? Okay. I don't know what he does. It shouldn't matter. Fingers crossed, shouldn't matter. Especially if I get a trap like this. So, we're going careful. That's what we're going. Scary game. Don't want to eat two. Just give me one. Oh, no. Give me one. Give one. Thank you. Scary game. How much we got? Because that guy's going to have a lot of health. So I want to really get a good hit in. I can do better than that. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay. But. So we're not going to use it on these guys. We're going to kill them the old-fashioned way. Should be enough, I think. 1 point... Yeah, it should be fine. Especially with this. Okay, let's go kill the end of floor boss and then do 17. So... This should be fine. Uh-oh, it wasn't fine. Spoilers. Hazel's not so good with the math. I mean, it's still fine, but it's not... That wasn't a one-shot and I wanted it to be. This is no good. I don't like it, and I don't want it. It might matter. He has a very one important buff you should keep an eye out for. Okay. I mean, I purge basically every buff by default. What do I want on this floor? Do I think I can finish this layer? Okay, I want power is what I want. Do I think that I can finish this layer? This is gonna be kind of a scary pull. Do I think I can finish this layer if I just find the door, but charge up fully? Like more than I charged up that last one. How many stacks are we at? 30 stacks? Useless. I don't know how much health he's gonna have. And also I don't know how math works. It's kind of a problem. I don't see anything in there, but I'm paranoid now. No, you guys have nothing. Leave me be. Let's get this pat. Oh, I didn't mean to use that fade. I didn't realize he was about to die. Oh, I have to go outside. This floor is so long. I mean, there's hopefully good stuff in it. It's just going to be quite long. I've been at this for 3 hours now. Okay. I want the souls. I want whatever's in there. I will holy fire this guy once I can fear him. We're trying to actually remember to use our juice. I don't like that pull and I don't want to do it. It doesn't have any powers for me. This guy does not appear to have any powers. Honestly, I think that's bugged. If I had a power, I would see one. I see one on top of other rare mobs. Do I see them on top of other rare mobs? I think I do, and I've had this bug before where in this particular room, I don't know if it's a bug, maybe it's just unluck, but I've had that thing before where in this particular room, there's a rare behind a wall, and he doesn't give you anything, and it's not worth my time if he's not going to give me anything. I have the trait that lets me see stuff that I'm going to get, so if he was gonna, he would have shown me. Whereas this, I can see is just a power, and it's giving me more cathartic, so I'll take it. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. And I think I'm not even going to clear all that for those souls. I think the 2% can stay. We're sitting 11k int now, so we have the int, we have the health, we have the scales, we have the cruelty sensor, we have the vision. All we need is to juice up a real good hit on this last bad boy. Take these with me. There's a power there, and there's usually somebody good in that place. But we want to be careful because safety first. Safety first, safety last, safety always. Good, great, wonderful. You do have a power. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So he does have a power. I don't think I have any good damage, so I'm gonna just pull him normally. That was actually okay. That's not bad. That's not a bad hit. Not mad at that. Oh, was this the guy that gave me the extra phantasma he'll basically give me 10% more damage done? Oh god. Okay. Removes no, never mind. This is incorporeal. And honestly, I'm taking it this time. I am taking incorporeal. It might save my life. I'll never notice it saving my life, but it could happen, so we're taking it. Ravenous Anim Cells won't stack the same power unless you're doing Pocketed Soul Cages, which is my move. You can get multiple caches of 10 to 20 main stat from those. Okay. Feed me. I used to have a system and it got more and more chaotic as time went on. I understand that I'm trying things multiple times. There we go. Well, that's barely worth it. At the end of floor 17 to get a Mallrat harness. I mean, it's not worth it earlier either because then you want your damage powers, but... Okay. So we just need to carefully and safely clear this floor, get that power, save up enough juice to kill the last boss. Well, do I want to try? There's no traps here. There's no, nope, not standing in that. You can't fool me twice. There's no great way to take safe damage. Actually, you know what there is there's mobs. So like just you actually are gonna juice me up as best as you can anyways. I know I'm like reflecting damage. All right, well, you're useless. You are going to juice me up as best as you can to kill the last thing. Oh, ow, oh, ow, oh, ow, oh, ow. Okay, never mind, never mind. Abort plans. Just live. Just live. Just live. Use whatever you got to do. To live. I was gonna say, I'm gonna use a mob to juice me up for the end of floor boss, and then another mob after end of floor boss to juice me up for end of Twisting Quarters boss. Well, that should do it, shouldn't it? Alright, well, this will juice me up for the end of floor. Hang on. Oh no, he's dead. I was gonna say, could I shackle him and then have him do that to me again later? But, no. Pending enema power. Sure, why not? Whatever. You have 2 million health. Okay, he's dead. And now what I need is I need to take a lot of damage very safely. Without dying, but with taking damage. It's all I need to juice up for this last fight. I need to cap, basically. So that dot was pretty good. That was decent. That's something. So right now, Catharstic, I'm going to go until Catharstic says it's full, and then see what Scales of Trauma says at that time. I'm going to try pulling maybe some of the smaller stuff and let it hit me. Well, no, that's not going to be any good. Let's pull, like, this guy. And then a rat. Oh, good, you're feared. Okay, that guy's gonna hurt me. Actually, so much so that we don't need that one. Oh, also I forgot my Catharstic. And then when it finally kills me. So it's gonna be stacking up, I think, damage done? Yeah, he's gonna be stacking that up. So I gotta be careful with him. I gotta be careful, because he could very easily... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to safely do this. I might just have to do it on the boss itself. Because they're going to start one-shotting me. Yeah, no, I'm going to die here now. Oh, darn it. No, bad call, bad call. We're just going to go to the last fight. And then we're going to try and do it live. Because I only have 2 more deaths left, and I might need them for the last fight. So we'll just be careful. Catharstic's full. That's something. Catharstic's full. Scales of Trauma has 848k saved up, which isn't great. It's something. I'm just going to smite this guy to death. Things that heal me are kind of ruining my day. That is full. I could do it on some of those mobs or some of these mobs, but like you just don't want to mess with it. You don't want to get too brave. 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 39 stacks of Death Harvester, 195% damage on that. Okay. Buy extra deaths at the vendor. I haven't seen a single one. I've been checking. We'll see what's on the last vendor here. But I gotta wrap this up. I gotta finish this. So final totals. I have 212k health. 212k health. I have 11k int, which is decent. It's fine. I have all 5 stacks of Cruelty Sensor. I have 2 stacks of Scales of Trauma, which are not full, but like doing okay. I have a full Catharstic with 3 stacks. With 100k in it. And I'm just gonna go ahead because I'm unable to safely take damage from those mobs. It's either just like a tiny bit or it's ruining my life. Yeah, I think we've got this. 2 more deaths. I'm gonna get Muffin out. Muffin is my Larian cub. Come on, Muffin. Don't worry, it's just Torghast. He's very cute. He'll help. What do I want? I mean, I want Obscuring Essence. Unanimous Cell. I mean, basically everything. Magic Shroud, Oberon Winds, Enduring Spirit. Sure, yeah, give it all to me. And then we're gonna use Fleeting Frenzy. One we've pulled. Animus Cell's gonna. Okay, sure, yeah, there we go. Oh boy, look how fast I am. Okay, so I'm going to do my thing. See what we got. Okay, that's how you do that. Corridor Creeper. Oh, my pulse is up. Tamasa Patamas, thank you for the bits. Jim, thanks for the bits. Legs Kills, thanks for the bits. Foggy Bait had a 2-month resub. Thanks, guys. We did it. Holy Priest got that boss damage. Trash can be a little scary, but we did it. We're there. All kinds of good stuff. I gotta go check out this mount, and then I gotta go and just like shove a granola bar into my face in the car. But here, I'm gonna hearth back to home. Turamari, thank you very, very much for giving us some gift subs. 11 Barbosa giving us some gift subs. Mount up has sign and log off pretty much, yeah. Make it look easy. The trash is scary. When trash starts one-shotting you, it is scary, and it takes a while. Like, we were in there a full 3 hours. But Holy Priest has, I think, a pretty easy time of that. So Corridor Creeper has been added to my journal. I'm going to set it to my favorite. I'm going to put it on my bar because that is going to be very, very helpful for getting me through my mod dailies. I got my puppy. Feels good. Feels good to be done. Oh, I did not realize how stressed I was until I did that. Okay, I really wish I could stay and celebrate. I have to go. I'm late. Thank you very, very much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Normal WoW stream. We'll figure something out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.